I love getting in here and reading the text line. The first text is, Jake likes it when his wife eats lady waffles. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from.
Oh,
what were we talking about?
It was a break from yesterday where I asked you if you'd be okay if your wife ate or licked a doorbell, and then you said you also wouldn't care if she was eating people as long as it was women.
No, you said that. I don't recall saying that. I'm going to be honest. This whole week's been so screwed up in my mind. I feel like every word that comes out of my mouth I'm focusing on. I'm tired.
Yeah. Yeah, you said
irritability.
You said
my IBS is flaring up.
Irritable bowels.
Wait, what did I say?
You said something in the break or in my office, as I call. and you were like, yeah, or we could just stare at a screen and not say anything, and then you laughed, and then I laughed, but then I thought, I don't know what the hell you just said. Was I just staring at a screen while talking to you? Oh, yeah.
When I called you yesterday, and I go, what the hell? Why are you not paying attention to anything that I'm saying?
No, you were being very needy, like a needy girlfriend. Because you said,
what was I doing?
The words you said were, hey, why aren't you paying attention to me?
Well, I would, like anything I said, all I was getting was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and it was about like things about the radio and like what things we should do.
It was pretty important, honestly, and I really was trying to focus on it.
You even said, you go, I don't know why I'm having such a difficult time concentrating the words that are coming out of your mouth.
I said, I was like, I am really trying. You're like, are you watching TV? I was like, PJ Masks is on, and I've seen this one. Luna Girl was trying to steal everything, and it was just bad. My favorite break that happened yesterday was when we took 10 minutes to find that baseball clip. Because we were talking about the Brewers bus, then we were talking about how crappy baseball is. Because it sucks so hard. And then you finally found the clip. And as I'm trying to, I don't know, express my emotions during the clip, you're just you're blankly looking at. And I thought you were I thought you were reading text or something like that. No. Yeah, I was just blankly watching the screen, and then you're like, "What are you reading over there? Why aren't you paying attention?" Be like, no, I'm watching this clip. It's just baseball sucks so hard. It does. Oh, that's funny. Hey, what? Your screen's not on there again. Yeah, I know. You mean the computer screen? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, how do we fix this? I like how because I was getting like anger. I had rage this morning when I looked at that, and I saw that our computer screen, one of the computers are broken here. But then I thought, oh yeah, we didn't say anything yesterday. We didn't tell anybody. But it fixed itself on Wednesday. Okay, either way, we're talking about Jake and Tanner TV. If you text TV to 71090, you can watch us live, and you can see what Jake was just slurping. Was it a LaCroix? Was it a Moscow Mule? God, I want one of those, but all they are is just filled with sugar. What are Moscow Mules? I know they come in copper. Yeah, let me tell you. You get to keep the copper? You do not. They frown upon that because that's just stealing. I know, but why does it have to be in copper? I don't know. There's something with it. Yeah. The metal reacts with the liquids. Something like that. But to be honest, when they're not copper, because Angie gets super excited when they're not copper because she's broken inside and she thinks she's going to die from the copper. What? Yeah. Can't she just ask it not in copper? Well, a lot of times they'll only have, you want them in those kind of mugs. Yeah. Because they chill them and they're nice mugs. Yeah. You don't want them just in, because we've tried making Moscow Mules at home. It's like making your own Bloody Mary at home. It's just the worst. To me, that's when I say I think you have a drinking problem. When you have a drink that you really enjoy getting at the bar and then you get excited to try to make it at home. It's like, I'm going to make a Moscow Mule at home. It's like, really? Do you need one at home? They're awful at home because you're pouring them in like just your little glasses. In a coffee mug because you want it to still have a handle. What is in it? I ginger think beer. Oh, crap. Ginger beer. I don't know what that is. It's gingery. I don't know what ginger tastes like. Have you sucked on Joe's head? No. Oh, me neither. But that's what it tastes like. Because of his red ginger hair. That Joe got copper breaks down the acidity. Shut up. Let me finish. Okay. So ginger beer. Very passive. No, I'm
I don't know what else.
Wow, you guys really did a great. No wonder why it sucked at home.
Wait,
did you just vodka? Pour ginger beer? I can't remember.
Is it vodka? That sounds about right.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I can't remember. I haven't got one in so long. Last time I got one, I think, was 1987.
That's a lie.
Yeah, it is. But I got one, I think, last year when we bought the house. And then remember the salesperson came down and rained on Jake's new home day? Oh, boy.
Why?
She or he came just screaming at me in the garage.
Why?
Don't you remember?
The homeowner?
No, not the. Oh. I'm talking about the salesperson here before I went to go buy the house, and all I did was talk about
when out of the three of us in the garage, somebody cried,
and
who knows who it could be? Was it me? It wasn't me. Was it Jake or the salesperson?
Yeah, but the crying didn't need to happen. There was no cry. There was no. It's not like I was a bully. There was no. All I was doing was reacting back to the way that person was reacting.
Yeah,
that's it. Right? Or are you just saying yeah?
Who knows who cried? Either way, it was uncomfortable for the one person who wasn't part of that argument, who also wasn't crying. That person was me.
You cried afterwards.
Because I just sat there in there and I was like, oh, wow, this is weird. I just wanted to go home.
It's ginger beer and vodka, you idiot.
Well, you said that, except it was what is ginger beer?
I feel like I'm floating above us, like we're getting operated on, and I'm just looking down.
Why we? What am I? Am I giving you a kidney?
I don't know.
No. Does ginger beer have alcohol in it?
Yeah, I think.
So is it just...
Yeah, dude,
like somebody taking a bush. I wish you
wouldn't have asked that because I thought
you brought it up?
I thought I knew. Because I love those. I love Moscow Mules, and I thought I knew. But hell, I'm not the bartender.
You used to be.
I never made those.
How to make a moss.
By the way, we're giving away $500 today.
Yeah,
because we teamed up with Planet Fitness. If you go into any Planet Fitness and just say, "Hey, I want to sign up," they're going to give you a code to text in, and you're going to get that code. You're going to text it in, and then you get a chance at $500. But you got to go into Planet Fitness and do this. And we're doing this weekly.
It's not even like if we call you, you're qualified for $500. If we call you because you got the keyword and you texted it in, it's because you got $500. We're just giving $500 away every single week. Ginger beer is 2 ounces of vodka, 3 ounces of ginger.
No, Moscow Mule.
What did I say?
You said ginger beer, which, by the way, it does not have alcohol in it, you idiot.
Well, I'm asking.
Why? I'm answering. Oh.
Okay, Moscow Mule has 2 ounces of vodka, 3 ounces of ginger beer, juice of half a lime. That seems like a really hard way to say that. Garnish with a lime wheel, and then you got to put it in a highball mug. Or
you can do it like we did, and you just throw it in an old coffee mug.
An old coffee mug, because you need the handle.
Yeah, right. That's what my mom used to do, because she didn't want me to know that she liked drinking, because she was so against how much my dad would put in his gullet.
But instead of doing the example of not drinking,
right,
she just hid it from you.
And she put it in coffee mugs. So
How old were you when you realized what it was?
Probably, I don't know, 14 or 15. Okay. It all started coming together because I was like, I remember going to school and telling my teachers that my mom drinks coffee all day.
She just goes... she's always drinking a coffee mug, so it's got to be coffee.
Now I know what she was doing.
I had a realization last night because I used to think that my parents used to leave me home alone, like when I was 6. But I realized that I don't think, because she was like, we never left you home alone at 6. We never left. And I have distinct memories of me being in the house alone at the age of 6.
What?
They were outside drinking and smoking cigarettes in the garage.
Oh, like in the garage.
Yeah.
So you're just at that.
But I thought I was alone.
Oh! And they're just out there for like an hour or whatever, having a couple beers.
Who knows how long they are? Because the 6-year-old and a dog are pretty much the same. No concept of time.
Little Tanner Banana's just going, I want some cereal. So you went and got your own cereal because Mom and Dad, you thought were gone. You thought they were gone at the bar. I've heard stories of you telling me this throughout the years.
Well, I thought that they were bringing, because I remember my parents saying, we got to bring Katie home, which Katie was a friend of my sister.
Okay.
And then they're just like, do you want to come with? And I said, no. And then they'd be gone. But I guess it doesn't take both parents. So maybe my mom took Katie home and then dad just was like, well, he probably won't die. So I guess I'll just chain smoke and drink out here.
That's all I remember. My dad, that's all I remember is a garage with that guy.
I realized also, because I started, repressed memories started flooding back to me.
Yeah, you got
how trashy my house was.
You have to keep those buried.
It wasn't trashy. We lived in a nice house, but they decorated it like garbage. Like we had those ceramic skull, like cow skulls on the wall. Like we lived in the Southwest.
Sure.
Everywhere. And then we used to have a babysitter who went to prison. So my childhood wasn't great.
No.
But yours makes mine look like it was awesome.
Mine wasn't, well, probably. Mine was probably a little worse. But I had an alcoholic dad that was mean, like if he got drinking whiskey. So I have a lot of those memories where he never beat me or anything like that, but he was really mean, like stuff like that.
Just like not passive aggressive, just talking down to you, very sarcastic.
Not me ever. You always got mad at mom. And then
I guess that's kind of nice. I mean, don't yell at the kids.
Yeah, and I don't know, like it would just be out of control. I remember vividly. I remember mom sleeping in bed with me, and she had her credit cards underneath the pillow. She did not want dad to get them because she needed some kind of money. I remember one time being out in the garage, hiding from him.
That sounds like fun.
I remember
like hide and seek.
Mom made me
higher stakes. Obviously,
mom and me slept in the car because dad was such a lunatic.
Okay,
we're sleeping in the car, and then dad came out
camping.
Dad came out with a blanket and laid on. That one really scared me. And he came out with a blanket and laid on our whatever vehicle, Ford Taurus, maybe.
Hood.
Well, yeah, just like laid on the windshield, like, you guys gonna sleep out here? I'm sleeping out here too. You know how drunk idiots are. Just camping. Yeah, and then I remember one time we left and then came back because we needed some things, and he boarded up all the windows and the doors so we couldn't get in the house.
You said something earlier before this story of my childhood wasn't that bad, but then you ended it with dad once boarded up all the windows and doors so we couldn't get back in. And those statements just don't go together.
He got a lot.
Those two things don't do the same.
He got a lot cooler when he got older. When he got out of his, I don't know.
When you got out of the house?
Yeah, pretty much.
You added a lot of stress to that marriage.
When he moved up north. And the grandkids were involved. He stopped drinking so much. It's just, I don't know. I think he was getting older.
He was a grandpa then?
Yeah.
For
Colton and those guys. I wish.
Oh, yeah. I forget that that Colton's not your brother.
Right. Yeah, I know. Seems like it.
It seems more like I said before, it seems more like your kids would call him Uncle Colton and Auntie Jen compared to Cousin Colton and Cousin Jen.
Wouldn't it be cool? I would love to get my dad on the radio, which he would never do this, and go, so why? Why do that? Oh, yeah. Like if he was still alive, you'd love some closure? He probably would. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think you'd get on the radio and admit that he was what he did. I wonder if... It's very easy to talk about because they are dead. I wonder if you would have got to know him more as a person if he would have changed. No. Like if he would have changed towards you a little bit more and had more... I think he was changing. Towards the end, he was getting... Right, he was getting a lot better. So I wonder if he was still alive now and you knew him more as a person than just a dad, if he would be able to hop on the air. Because you're pretty open about things and you didn't get that from nobody. Yeah, but that's, I think, because we do this and we've worked our way into that. Guess, like, all of a sudden I just called him and I go, hey, Dad, why'd you board up the windows? I think you'd probably have to have that conversation with him off the air first. Right. He's only done this like this wasn't like an every weekend thing. No. You know what I mean? But they stick out. God, those are memories that are burned into my brain. Mm-hmm. Fun ones. Yeah, this turned into a really fun break. Here, I can tell you this. I have more of those memories... Than memories with your kids? No, than memories I do with him doing fun things. Like, does that mean, like, I remember going golfing and canoeing with him, and that's it. And I have the other ones. That's weird. The one outweighs the other.
Did your dad ever let you win at things?
He never did anything with me.
Oh, yeah, so you just got done saying that.
There was no basketball. There was no nothing like that.
Yeah, my dad didn't. He kicked my ass at everything. Like, even as a child, like, if we did go-karting.
Sure.
You know how you usually, like, if you and Dewey went go-karting, you wouldn't lap him.
Oh, yeah.
You'd lap Dewey.
Yeah, when we go, yeah. You don't do that with your kid?
Well, she's not old enough to do that kind of stuff.
Oh, no, they need to know, because at one point they're going to be better than you at things. And as of right now, they got to always have that in their mind, like, oh, my dad can do anything. Because if you start letting them win, then they're going to be like, my dad's a P. Too early, because they're going to figure that out when they're...
But now I don't let... I guess now I feel like I make my dad feel bad for how bad I kick his ass at things. Like,
oh, yeah, you should feel bad. You should actually bring it back a little bit.
Because he beats me. He used to beat me at things, not like... But... Like, and now if I beat him at golf even by one stroke, I'll call him garbage,
right?
And that he should sell his clubs.
Yeah, you're gonna find him in his garage.
Yeah, or
with the car on.
Yeah, probably
because of you.
No, there's no way he could get in the garage because of me, because I put all my garbage in there. I use his garage. I use his like his clubs. His clubs are in there. Hey, I'm gonna put these in the garbage heap of garage you have. Ha! Never touch them.
All right. That was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Debbie, never mind. We might call somebody. Should we wake her up, or he?
Yes!
All right.
We got to wake her up because they won money. And could they really be that mad?
Probably not. Also, I got to ask you a question about our new coach and why I'm so sexually attracted to him.
Because he looks like Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. Also, somebody brought up a good point.
Good. We'll talk about it next. Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, it's Jake and Tanner Show. My name is Jake, and I have Google Assistants and not Alexas, and I wish I didn't.
You wish you had Alexas?
Yeah, because I have Amazon everything, and I could have the music and all that.
Yeah, that's true.
And yeah, well, go on. And do it two hosts of the show, Tanner.
My name is Tanner, and to piggyback on that, I love tech and everything about it, but I do not see a reason to have a Alexa or a Google Assistant. I just can't.
And right now, I agree. I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And if you had it, could you live without it? If you got rid of it, yeah. But you would end up using it for things.
I'm sure I would.
But if you if we got rid of it, there are things though. Like when I'm just like looking for things, or like when I was doing something in the kitchen the other day, I just said out loud, "Hey Google, microwave this," or whatever I'm doing, or "Hey Google, turn down this," or whatever, because I want to have those things. I'm like trying to demand it to happen, but my home is not all Google.
I know. If I could have just a smart home where everything was smart.
I guess that's what I'm saying. So I'm starting to get used to having Google just answer some quick questions, set a timer here and there, play some dope music, son.
I could have bought an Echo Dot on Black Friday for like $20.
I know it.
And I still passed on it.
Yeah.
Because I said, I think this is worth $20.
I think you would like it.
I probably would like it. Just like I'd like an iPad, too. I know I would like an iPad. I can't see a use for it.
Angie stopped listening to her for some reason, because we have it set where she has her own and I have my own or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
it's weird. You don't even separate bank accounts.
No,
but you
we
want
did it.
Separate
They just
Googles?
did it. They did it.
Oh.
I don't. And we're so old now that we don't know how to fix it.
How to switch it? Yeah.
So we need to wait until we have a grandson and he turns 13 to come over and help us.
I can't do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I bet you. Does Piper know how to use technology better than you yet?
Yeah, well, she's all over Minecraft, and she asked, Dewey will ask me, and I'm like, you got to go ask your sister. I don't even know what Minecraft. I do not know what you're doing here. I don't know what these blocks do. I don't know how to build you some kind of table. I don't know any of this.
Man, I never got into Minecraft. I assume it's probably fun once you really get into it, but I don't know.
Yeah, I get Piper and Dewey, and I don't. For a parent, I don't feel as bad because they are creating worlds and buildings and they're creating things.
I was starting to feel bad about screen time, obviously, with my kid.
Yeah.
And then I said, Vienna, can you count to 10 for me? And she went from 1 to 10.
You're like, fine, more screen time.
Easily. And I looked at Kayla, I was like, do you spend any time with her to teach her that? And she's like, no. And I was like, neither do I. So obviously that iPad or that Kindle Fire is more of a parent than us, so we can't take it away.
See, your kid is watching, probably.
She is watching educational
That's what
things.
I mean. That's great. Like, if I give that to Dewey or Piper, it lasts for 4 seconds. Then they want to go watch Share the Love, dude. All right, let's see how fast this RC car can go over water. Yeah! You know what I mean? They want those YouTube families, which are great families. I'm not saying anything bad about the families, and they're doing fun stuff and fun stuff that we as a family should be doing.
Yeah, that's what I said before. You have your kids watch other families do fun things together.
I know.
So you don't have to do them. So you can just go up to your Google and tell them to turn on a microwave that you don't have.
I watch YouTube Family. My daughter likes the YouTube Family, and the dad will be doing stupid things like making slime or whatever.
Is that what it's called?
The YouTube Family, yeah.
They're called the YouTube Family? Wow, they really hopped on that quick.
And they're doing things, I'm like, man, I could never do that. That's just how not fun and how stupid. But then I sit back and I go, my God, he just spent all day with his family. Like living in a tent in the basement for 8 hours or whatever it is. And they really started, those guys, man, you should see the transition from their starter home to where they are now. They have made so much money off YouTube. It drives me nuts!
Have they watched this Bandits movie yet?
Oh, yeah, the Bandits, 1 through 12 or how many ever?
There's 12? I see 4.
Yeah, no.
And each episode is an hour and 30 minutes long.
Any parents out there that know the Bandits, or if I say the Hackers, The bandits and the hackers are kind of the same thing, where these bandits and hackers leave clues, and the families have to go find them. Before I don't know, man. It's making content for kids, basically.
It is. I mean, it's nice that this family can took yours in. So they can see what a nice family is like. It's really kind of them to do.
I can't even argue it. I can't. It's so mean for you to say, but I can't. It's all truth.
I don't know. They got a game on here that I want to go outside and play. It's called Infected Zombie Infection Tag Game.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Dude, it does. You get like 10 people, one person starts it, and if you get tagged, you're it too.
They played
It's insane.
Wait, how does it work?
I assume.
Oh, okay. You don't know.
I don't know for sure, but what else could it be? One person starts as it, and then if you tag somebody, they're it with the person that started it. So then the numbers keep growing because you're infected. It sounds like a lot of fun.
They have another game on there where it's like they lay down a ton of hula hoops, and you got to try to get to the other end of the hula hoops. But when you meet a person, you play paper scissors rock.
Oh,
and whoever loses has to go back behind the line of the. Did that make sense? What I'm trying to say? I don't know.
Everything made sense up until you said rock paper scissors wrong.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying, and that's the correct way. That's the Michigan way.
That doesn't make it correct. Did you hear that Michigan just got voted
great
the worst roads in America?
Oh, no, I just went there. Yeah, they're really, really bad. They did. Like, it's America.
Yeah, in America, they are considered the worst roads.
All the way until you hit that 45th parallel line, then everything there's a separation. Like everything gets green and beautiful when you go past that, and you're up there in Grayling and Gaylord, and everything below that, the roads are still bad up north. But man, when you're getting the trucks driving from Detroit all the way down to wherever, it's bad.
It's pretty much like your highways are made of gravel. Like your 4 lanes are just gravel highways.
They just keep filling holes.
You'd think eventually they'll be brand new.
No, we ain't got money for that.
No, with how many holes you guys are filling. Not you guys. You haven't been there in 10 years.
I know it. I feel like I'm...
Beep bop. Beep boop bop bop.
What was that woman, Nicole, what was she saying yesterday? She wanted to jump on our podcast to make money?
Sorry, your call.
Well, she was like, hey, do you guys make money on your podcast?
Yeah.
And we said no. And she was like, oh, because I like to just run people's younger artists or smaller artists' music overnight so they can make a little bit more money.
Oh, I see.
So she we don't make any money on it, but thank you for the offer.
I like her, though.
Yeah, she's probably one of our biggest silent fans.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, Debbie. You got to go on the radio with us.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Debbie, are you sleeping?
Were you sleeping?
I was.
Debbie, what are you wearing?
Nope.
Pajamas.
Nice.
Debbie, how old are you before?
Wait, I don't even want that answered now.
Why?
Wait, Debbie, did you go into a Planet Fitness recently?
Yeah.
And when you walked in that Planet Fitness, did you walk up to somebody and say words to them?
I didn't say any words. I just saw a piece of paper.
And you got a code?
What was the keyword that you had to text in?
Oh shoot, I don't even know off the top of my head.
Debbie, when is the last time you cried?
I couldn't tell you.
How long did it take you to text in that word that you didn't remember?
2 seconds.
2 seconds?
2 seconds. You're a fast little texter. Quick fingers. That's what they called you in high school.
What do you got going on today?
Debbie
what are
fingers.
you doing?
Nope.
I have work today.
What time? My God, work's half done for us.
Yeah, the day's half over. Sleeping the day away.
I've done more work on accident than you've done your whole life, Debbie. It sounds like.
Yeah. I work at noon.
Noon?
Oh my God! By the way, how old are you?
I actually turned 21 on Wednesday.
Oh, that's perfect. All right. Well, we're just checking in, Debbie. We'll talk to you later.
Oh, okay.
No, Debbie, we're just kidding. Wait, did we even tell you this is the Jake and Tanner show?
Oh, yeah.
I figured. I know what you guys sound like.
Tanner.
Oh, okay. Hey, you know those
No,
two...
you got to whisper.
Oh. Hey, Debbie.
She's sleeping.
Debbie.
Wait, pretend we're laying next to you.
Oh, crap.
Okay? Just no, seriously, Debbie, just close your eyes.
Don't worry about that, Debbie. It's just I have a phone in my pocket.
There you go. And as Tanner's talking to you, Debbie, he's in your right ear. I'll be in your right ear too. So Tanner and I are laying. We're laying on the same side.
Are you on top of me?
I'm laying on this. I'm on this. Where is your ear hole? Your phone is what ear hole?
Yeah, what ear?
Right.
Okay, good.
So Tanner and I are laying both on the right. And as Tanner tells you this, I'm just gonna breathe.
God. Debbie, those 2 seconds just made you $500. You won $500!
Debbie, you get to tell all your friends that Jake and Tanner woke up with you in bed and gave you $500 and then left.
Yeah, you went to bed with Jake and Tanner and they gave you $500!
I will tell my boyfriend that. He will love it.
There you go. All right, Debbie.
And accurately, it only took 2 seconds!
That is awesome. Thank you guys so much.
You're so welcome. Hey, hang on really quick, Debbie. And you are, by the way, the youngest Debbie I know.
Yeah, holy cow.
I know.
Is your younger sister Myrtle?
Debbie, I'm going to put you on hold and get all your info. Hang on.
Okay.
All right. So, hey, real quick, that's just like Debbie did. She went in there. She said she didn't even talk to anyone. She got a code, texted in. Now she won $500. So, we're going to be doing this until February. Every week, you get a chance. Get into Planet Fitness. Get that code. Text it to
71090.
And then you get a chance at $500 every week, every Friday.
By the way, you don't have to be a member at Planet Fitness to get this code.
Right.
But while you're in there, listen to the people. Maybe get a membership. It's only $10 a month. What could it really hurt?
It's not. It can't. I mean, literally, even if you had another membership, you could have this one just on the side. Like, this is your side shit.
Yeah.
Your side gym.
Yeah.
That
you have a
no
mistress gym.
Yeah.
You go there because your other gym is dirty and it's let itself go.
Yeah.
So you have this gym
it doesn't love you. That shows you no love.
Yeah, it takes care of itself and everything's,
drinks a little too much. Right.
Where it's supposed to
and
be.
It's clean.
And it's
cleaner. And they tell you you're pretty. Anyway.
They respect your job.
Yeah. And they like your mom.
They like your hours.
Yeah. Yeah, right. They don't think you just have this easy job and that you don't work all day. And they don't yell at you when you don't do trim.
Yeah. Oh, crap. I forgot to do all the stuff my wife told me to do today.
Hey.
Yes?
So we are going to be doing a check-in with Planet Fitness, our weight check-in Monday.
Yeah.
See how much we lost, and because we're doing something called dumbbells and dares, and we set up right now. The first week was we got to lose 2 pounds each.
We have to lose 2 pounds each. So far, I'm doing pretty well.
I think I'm there too.
I just want to let you know.
And if we fail, we get a dare. We got to do a dare.
Yeah, and the dares can range anywhere between making out with each other on the air.
Yeah, but we do that.
Just full on groping.
Yeah, right. You were groping me yesterday without anything. Without any dare. Hey, is this the only Planet Fitness in Appleton? No. You can do all the Planet Fitnesses.
If you see a Planet Fitness in the Appleton, Green Bay area,
go get the code.
Go get the code. What are you doing? And they're open right now. They're open at 6 o'clock, and there's somebody staffed. So if you're not as lucky as Debbie to just have a piece of paper and you have to actually talk to a human being, somebody's there.
Hey, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah?
I want to talk to you about him.
We definitely did this yesterday.
I know.
At this time.
But we know a little bit more now what happened.
No, we all know what happened, right?
Well, I don't know. Did we say that he cheated? I think we just assumed it. I didn't have anything sources saying, why are you ruining this?
We did it yesterday.
Here's my thing.
It's not even like we saved it for a different hour.
I have a news story of Jeff Bezos, but I didn't read any of it, so it could be the same thing as yesterday.
Well, we didn't do it. Carl and Junebug did it yesterday.
Oh, that's right. That's why I'm having trouble.
Yeah, maybe we'll take care of it tomorrow.
Yeah, listen, man, I'm sorry for snapping.
Yeah, you should be. It was really unprofessional.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm I didn't get to finish what I was saying about just real quick. My wife with the Google Home.
Oh,
it stopped listening to her, and it only listens to me. So when she talks to it, she has to talk into a deep voice. So she has to go, "Hey Google, play Kiss FM." I don't know why that tickles me so much. It's a Jake and Tanner show. Hi, my name is Jake.
Hi, Jake. My name is Tanner.
Hey, buddy. Is our new Packers head coach
Matt LaFleur.
Is he young, or am I just
39.
getting okay? Is he young to be an NFL head coach? Okay, because I was having an issue.
Head coach, yes.
I was thinking that I was just getting older now, where it's like that's the normal age now.
No, but I think that's where it's trending because these younger guys are more progressive, and that's where the league is going.
Someone said that he's from Mount Pleasant.
Yeah,
apparently.
that's what I was going to say.
Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and that was like 15 minutes from my house, but I don't know him.
You could have ran into him because he was only a year older than you, right?
Maybe, yeah, I mean, did he go to Mount Pleasant? He probably went to the high.
You could have known him.
When I was going to my little radio school, I went to the same school as this guy, probably. Look at us, both super famous and good looking.
Hold on. You know how the birthday station used to have a really good relationship with Mike McCarthy, and that was like their only thing that they did that wasn't birthdays?
Yeah. Oh my God.
We could get Matt LaFleur!
Why did we not have him yet?
Matt LaFleur, call the show. We gotta go. We gotta have one of you.
You know. You
guys are both handsome and in the media somehow.
So I was just saying, can you believe that? Too successful, beautiful,
except he looks like Ryan Reynolds. Shh. God, he looks a lot like a young Ryan. Not as good looking
as me,
as Ryan Reynolds.
He does. He really does.
So I want to talk to Matt LaFleur, not because I know anything about football, because I want to talk to him. So we can take that away from the other station.
No, I really think we got an in. I went to the same school as this guy.
Yeah, let's find
more about this. Well, let's figure out more about Matt LaFleur.
Okay, everybody quick. Google together Matt LaFleur.
And I really want to know if he went to that school. Now, I think he went.
Oh my God, he's so beautiful.
Oh, come on.
Oh my God.
Can we stop for just a second?
Holy God.
Oh, he's balding.
No, shut up, man. We need this in. Look at him. Hold on.
Yeah, Mount Pleasant, Michigan.
30-second ad.
He's a year older than me.
For real?
Let me see where he was personal life.
Hey, are you going to go see Glass?
Oh, wait. He was 3 years starting quarterback. Oh, he was a starting quarterback for Saginaw Valley State. Okay.
So he went to Saginaw, Michigan for schooling.
I don't know. It doesn't say what high school because probably nobody. Yeah, he did.
He went to Mount Pleasant High?
Mount Pleasant. I went to that school. Oh my God, so did Angie. Angie could have.
She could have hooked up with him.
Oh, no. Angie, you could have had so much more in your life.
Yes, you could have. You could have been still in this area, except better off.
Yeah, you would have been the wife of the head coach, and now you're just with me.
Look, let's play his audio here.
Sure.
And just, maybe he's got a funny voice.
Oh, I hope so. Let's do that. I can't hear anything.
Why?
I don't know.
I have it on.
He looks little.
Oh, his thing is off. Okay.
Him and I grow the same beard.
Okay.
You went to Tennessee because you wanted to be a play caller. How does that help you?
Well, let me tell you how it helps.
I just think it made me more battle tested to lead it.
The
offense with.
Don't say
he's
it.
got kind of an accent.
He does.
Go through some of the adversity that we went through this year has made me ready.
Wait, he doesn't have any lines in his teeth. Hey, okay. No, honest to God, really quick.
We need Matt LaFleur on our side.
No,
his last name's amazing.
No, he already is.
We don't know that yet.
Yeah, Michiganders.
Maybe he did
together.
hook up with your wife, and that's our in.
Why don't we say that?
His in is our in.
Why don't we say? Oh, you're such. All right. I mean, whatever.
He's got a perfect.
No, he doesn't. Now stop for just 2 seconds.
Just everything about him is amazing.
Hey, we have to focus on how we get him on the station weekly.
Who do we call? Not the Ghostbusters.
Guys heard of me.
Probably not.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, honestly, he definitely has XM radio.
Who else is? No. I'm saying back in high school days.
Why? Oh, tough guy. Hey, look out for the guy with the
Ford Probe.
Yeah, look out for the guy with the Ford Probe, the fedora hat,
you know,
and the butterfly knife comb.
I'll tell you what, he probably had. I mean, I feel like he was very goal oriented at that time when we were in high school.
Probably, I bet you was.
They probably knew that he was good at sports, I would think.
Well, yeah, I'm sure he was. If he was the starting quarterback at Saginaw University, I assume he played in high school as well. So he didn't know you from sports.
I really need to call him.
No,
this is why
check
we need
Angie's phone.
Maybe
she still has his number.
She has no idea. I don't know because I don't know him, and I feel like because we only
she's only allowed to know people you know.
Well, we only went to the one class there. You know what I mean? It's not like we spent 6 hours a day in that school.
But you guys were pretty close.
Let me tell you this: the reason I went to that school is because our school offered nothing, so you had to go.
What did this school offer?
Well, they had radio.
They did?
Yeah, and that's where I went to school when I first started getting into radio.
Oh, I didn't know that high schools offered things like that.
Yeah. Well, they would offer all these trade things there you can go learn that our school didn't. So I did it to get out of school, because you got like an hour and 15-minute break to get there, and you would just drive around smoking cigarettes.
Yeah. My school only had synonyms class where you'd find out other words for cousin. So when people said, "How did you meet your wife?" You could say something different.
I wish if we had a producer, all we'd have to say, "Hey, go figure this out." And it would have been done.
We need, who can we talk to? Hey, why don't we...
Somebody said, look up your football team from when you graduated. Why?
Because he was probably on it, but you didn't go to Mount Pleasant High School. You went to Beale City High School, which didn't exist, and I think it was just a couple of people in the town are like, we don't want to drive 15 minutes, so let's just teach our kids the essentials.
There's no way I can even look up we were before the internet.
That's true. I'm sure somebody put it online. Why not? Old photos? They put photos on the internet.
Well, right, but
he graduated in what, 1998 then?
Yeah, and I was 99.
So we got to look up 90 Mount.
I didn't go to school. I went to the same. I had one class there. Somebody says, "Did you go to school with the new Packers coach?" No, yeah, basically I did.
Michigan.
I went to Mount Pleasant High School for one class because it was called Voc Ed.
1997.
Find a yearbook from his class. Call him. Well, what do you mean?
And pretend to be one of his classmates.
And tell him you're another kid that went to school with him. Yeah, but where am I going to get his number? How do you just can't get his number from a yearbook?
Sure you can.
I don't even have any in my yearbooks. I'd love to read some of those. God, that'd be so fun. Anyway.
Well, his head coach for his wow.
Wow.
Oh no. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. That's not Mount Pleasant.
Anyway, do you want to hear a little bit about what's going on with Jeff Bezos talking about other rich people?
A little bit, but I like that know somebody.
I don't like thinking that my wife went to that school too.
And he's that beautiful?
And yeah, I mean that's probably my wife's type. I mean, he's got the beard growth, dark hair,
he does
dark
look like
eyes.
Oh my God. And that's you if you chose
not meth.
Sports instead of drugs.
And knowing that if they would have bumped into each other,
he would have hit on her.
Oh yeah, because she's beautiful,
and he's beautiful.
And then all of a sudden,
just think
it hurts my heart.
Just think of your kids, but with better genes.
Oh man, yeah, because I didn't set him up for life.
Oh no, I told my daughter yesterday in a smiley face, I hope you marry somebody successful.
I'm leaving you nothing.
Because I don't have faith in her. That if you're acting like me too much, I hope you marry somebody successful or find somebody like a Jake.
What is that? What does that mean?
Although, because I mean, the only reason that I have any kind of success in my life is because I found a you. She needs to find a you.
I think you would have found your way.
I would have found my way to the gutter.
No, I don't think so.
With drugs.
I think you would have found your way. You're talented.
So close to a needle.
But it just worked out this way.
It worked out better this way.
So, do you want to talk Jeff Bezos, or do we not have enough time? Because we've been talking about this guy impregnating my wife, and my wife would have been a lot happier living in Green Bay, wealthy, instead of a guy that's like, we'll get there one day with the trim.
Yeah. Two questions.
I laughed because I would cry if I didn't.
A question has been brought up, and I think it's good to ask.
Oh, great.
We need to, look up, does he have a wife, and did she also go to Mount Pleasant, Michigan?
He does have a wife.
Did she also go to Mount Pleasant, Michigan?
Let me see here. His team married Brianna LaFleur.
Oh, did you see how much he's making a year?
No.
Guess.
Oh, God. $5 million.
5.5.
Wow, what a great guess.
Yeah, 5.5, which is pennies compared to Aaron Rodgers' 33.
Okay. How would that make you feel? I mean,
he's probably like less paid than 50% of his staff.
But isn't that crazy to think when you make more than
Aaron Rodgers is the highest paid person in the Green Bay Packers organization.
Dave Ryan.
All of
That's
them.
another guy. Dave Ryan's a radio guy. Mm-hmm. He makes way more money than that PD over there does.
You should never make more than your boss.
Howard Stern. Howard Stern is making I think Howard Stern's his own boss. But
he has hit 2 radio stations.
But at that one point when he was doing radio with PDs, he was making more than them.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy to think.
That's why I said I don't think bosses should ever make less than their employees. Because if I find out I make $20,000 more than our boss Joe, I can't take anything you say.
Now, we do remotes. We get paid for remotes when we get a microphone.
Yep.
Dave Ryan's contract. How much does he get an hour?
$1,000.
$750.
$750.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
2-hour remote. You get here's your $1,500. $1,500.
It's pennies to him. Okay, so if he has a wife from Mount Pleasant, Angie could have known her.
No.
Why not?
Well, where is she from then?
I don't know. You're the one that has this Wikipedia page up. Also, he might know John Tyler.
God dang it. Oh my God, everything bad is happening to me right now. Like, really, like my mind
Maybe he brings in assistant coach JT.
Holy Lord.
Oh, crap.
I would move. No TV would ever be allowed.
In your house?
Yes, because it would just be a constant reminder. Every time I would think Angie's going, could have been me.
My mom was right.
Okay, here she is. Matt LaFleur's
wife.
Dang it. I'm back to him. I don't know. Yeah, Angie might have known her.
She could know her, and then she could have her phone number, and then we could have an N.
You ready?
For what?
Jeff Bezos talk?
Oh, sure.
We probably will get into that next. Also, a family is suing Lifetime, and I want to know if you would sue on this, or even if you would get angry, because you know how I'm sue happy.
Yeah, you, and I realized why you're sue happy, because didn't your dad sue and get a bunch of money?
Yeah.
So that's why you're like, they can afford it. Just give me the money.
But I would just laugh because I would think this would be so hilarious. We'll talk about it next. You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. right, so
I'm going to take away your keyboard.
No,
You're not allowed to write, and you did. No.
Well, I didn't. I got this. Okay, so we found her Facebook.
Panger did.
Thank you, Panger.
Panger found
Pang. What?
Matt LaFleur's wife's Facebook.
Yeah, so we're messaging her, and I go, hey, did you go to Mount Pleasant, Michigan High School? Because my wife and I are also from there, and I need to know if my babies are his.
What?
I don't know. I didn't write that. That would make no sense. That'd be like a 20-year pregnancy.
Do me a favor. Read your message now.
Okay.
Everything that you have.
Okay.
Just normal. Cut the music.
Sure. Okay. Did you go to Mount Pleasant, Michigan High School? Because my wife and I are also from there, and didn't know if we ever maybe bumped into each other. Welcome to the area.
Oh,
what?
You gotta say, and like now we live in Green Bay.
So because my wife and I, okay, fine. Deleting this.
No, don't delete.
It's all done now. No,
Damn it! What you had was pretty good.
Did you go to Mount Pleasant, Michigan High School? Go, Mavis Beacon.
What? Who the hell is Mavis Beacon?
She's a
learning how to type.
Yeah, learning how to type.
Okay,
that made no sense, that joke, but I thought it was funny.
Hold on, we should.
What is your problem?
I don't know now. I thought what you had was great. Okay, did you go to Mount Pleasant?
I have that.
Okay, because me and my wife did.
Because my wife
and I. That's good grammar, man.
Thank you.
Nice grammar, bro.
Yo.
Okay, back on it.
Because my wife and I did.
Yes.
Comma. Period. That's a really short sentence.
Okay, comma. Funny how we
funny how we are both good looking and.
Nope.
Funny how you're.
Nope. Never. You should never put your. Because I don't know. Because if I read something in your voice and you say your, it seems a little.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Wait, funny
how
we oh, I like that. Funny how we
all ended up in the same area.
All ended up in the same area.
Must have been something in the water in Michigan. Ha 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 ha.
That's lame. I'm going to say must have.
If you're not going to take
I will because I did. Funny how we all ended up in the same area. That's it? Okay, Jake. Send.
No, you hit send.
What did you want me to do?
You ended it on a weird. You ended that so weird. Funny how we all ended up in the same area. You brought up no point to this message.
Jesus, I'll do another one.
Crap.
Message. Oh, it's Messenger. I'm on Messenger with her.
Oh my God!
Let me see when she reads it.
You just ended it with.
Okay.
We all ended up in the same area. End of sentence.
Okay. Sorry.
Fat fingers. My dumb hands hit send before I reached the point.
I'm just gonna say okay. Sorry.
Just wanted to say no.
What?
You gotta make this more personal, man.
Holy crap!
She's got
already
nothing
thinking. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're trying to get her to get her husband to
sign
weekly
with us and not the birthday station.
Sign up because we're both from Mount Pleasant. We both went to the same school. Still makes me really upset because it just makes me upset.
You're still successful.
I am, but I'm not 5.5 or sexy like him.
Man, I was just going through his Facebook.
You know what the problem is?
Yeah.
He Jesus. Can run the hell I'm blaming Jesus.
Show. Oh, what?
Jesus Jesus likes other people better than me.
He likes a lot of people better than other people.
Why the hell make me? Jesus? God, I hate him.
It was an evolutionary twist. It's like when Coke tried New Coke. That's when they tried making you. Like, they changed up the recipe and it's like, let's take a little off the height.
You're such a jerk.
Add in some anxiety. Oh, that was too much anxiety. And then they're watching you grow and say, okay, go back to square one.
Jim on Demand said, I have received text messages from Jake, and it was the most painful thing to read. You're a jerk, too.
Okay.
All right, so hold on. Now I'm here. I got to fix this before she just reads this. Did you go to Mount Pleasant, Michigan High School? I know what I'll do. I'm going to send gun.
No,
the finger emoji, like the bing beams. You know what I'm talking about?
What, you want to do the one finger and maybe the okay sign too? No, that wasn't a suggestion.
Okay, well, what am I doing then? Okay,
I don't know. You hit send. Now we have a weird.
Let's fix it. I can say I apologize. Hit send too quick.
Just want it. All I wanted you to say is welcome to the area. It's funny how
I did.
And you said it's funny how
we all ended up in the same area. That's good. You're making me think that's bad.
Read it.
It says, "Hey, did you go to Mount?"
How many Y's did you put?
Just one.
Oh,
it's only one.
Thank God you're not a drunk or a white girl. Go on.
Did you go to Mount Pleasant, Michigan high school?
Question mark?
Question mark.
Oh, good.
Because my wife and I did. Funny how we all ended up in the same area. Hey, let's do dinner. We should do dinner.
You're about to ask her out on a date?
Yeah. Well, no, I meant with
With
everyone.
your wife?
No, I meant with everyone.
Just because you get her at what?
I meant with everyone.
Hope you enjoy the winters. Oh, they know what the winters are like.
Oh, somebody said just ask them. They say you do a radio show, but doesn't that welcome to brag? Like, I mean, it's not.
We do a radio show.
I don't want her to
love to include you and your husband.
We do
to acclimate you to Green Bay living.
No. Oh my God.
Yes.
Nope.
No, that's what it is. What are you going to
really
put? We love to include you in our radio show so I can see you pantsless. What are you going to do, you weirdo?
I want to talk to. I want to make this. I don't care about. See, she gets it all about her husband all the time. All I want to do is talk.
You and your family.
I want her. Let's do that. We have the wife, and then we don't even hardly talk football or what it's like to be married to an NFL coach. I want her.
We would love
I don't
to
want
get
him.
Yes.
Yes. We do a radio show. Let's do this. We do a very mediocre.
No, we do a successful talk show.
Yeah, we run successful in America.
In the Green Bay area.
We run a successful talk show in the Green Bay. Oh, how do you spell green? Is that Greeen?
No, Gerean. Garain.
We run a successful talk show in the Green Bay. Appleton, Oshkosh. I list the cities.
No.
Okay.
She only cares about Green Bay.
Appleton area. I'm sure you've heard of us. Should I
No.
Show in the Green Bay,
you have
Appleton
no idea
area.
who we are.
Should I say? Okay, yeah, I like that. You have no idea
who we are. And I'm sure you're getting messages from all your old high school friends.
Have no idea who we are, and I'm sure you're getting a bunch of messages.
From your old high school friends. Make her think that you guys were friends in high school.
Okay, from your old
high school
pals.
High school friends.
Your old... All right.
Childhood friends. Kid friends.
I'm sure you're getting a bunch of messages from your old high school buddies. Friends. Why is high school misspelled? This is a run-on. We run a successful talk show in the Green Bay, Appleton area. I know you have no...
This person wants you to add Seymour.
Okay, hang on. Okay. I know you have no idea who we are, and I'm sure you're getting a bunch of messages from your old high school friends. But we want We want you, capital. You.
No, because that sounds aggressive.
Okay. We want you
to come on the air with us? Or to talk to us? We want to talk to you.
What? High school friends, but we want you on the air to talk to you.
We want to talk to you
on the air to talk to you.
To get you to tell you about the area and to get your perspective.
We want a wife. We want a wife's perspective.
Yes.
A wife's No, it's wives. That'd be two of them.
He doesn't have two.
No, we don't know.
Yes, we do.
We want a wife's perspective on
life with a successful man.
Yeah, we want a wife's perspective on... But I don't want her to think that we're only going to talk football with her and math.
You're right, because we do this to a lot of random people's wives where we just say we want a wife's perspective.
Well,
she knows it's because of her husband.
Like I made a really great meal yesterday or something. And I want your perspective on life.
We want your perspective on life
We want a wife's
Yes.
or yours.
Wives.
We want
wives.
We want your perspective on
living in the area.
On living in the area. And also cool things.
And other really cool fun stuff.
And other really cool fun stuff. What do you think, Winky? Oh, should I do a kissy thing?
No!
That's funny. You always make me do that with people.
Yeah, not to Matt LaFleur's beautiful wife.
We want your perspective on living in the area and other really cool, fun stuff. What do you think? And then I should probably put our names.
Jake and Tanner.
Tanner show. Show or just Jake and Tanner?
Jake and Tanner.
Okay. I'm getting ready to do it.
Okay.
Your perspective on living in the area and other really cool, fun stuff.
Let's put it through the test first.
Okay. Well, I've already sent a bunch of it. It's all done.
What do you mean you've been sending a bunch of it? Do you send every sentence and an individual message?
Every paragraph.
Wait, so she's going to have like 10 messages?
Yes.
Oh, no. One message looks... Read this. Did you just hit send?
Well, yeah. This is not... It's not... Crap. What am I going to do? Hey.
Can you read this, but turn on the creepy music to sound if she's going to call the police or get a restraining order on us? Read it now. Read everything from the top.
Hey. Did you go to Mount Pleasant, Michigan High School? Because my wife and I did.
Oh, God.
Funny how we all ended up in the same area. We run a successful talk show in the Green Bay, Appleton area. I know you... Oops. Dang it.
Oh, you screwed up.
No, I did because I did. Funny how we all ended up in the same area, and then I put Jake, thinking...
That was the end of it?
Because that's all I thought we were doing. And now we're at... We run a successful talk show in the Green Bay, Appleton area. I know you have no idea who we are, and I'm sure you're getting a bunch of messages from your old high school friends, but we want you on the air to talk to you. We want your perspective on living in the area and other really cool, fun stuff. What do you think? We'll come back to this. We got to get moving here. I'm excited. There's never been a better time to have Lasik and Optivision. It's only $14.95 a night, and you're back to work the next day. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY. You're going to get that free consultation.
Somebody...
Oh, she's reading it!
She did?
Oh, no, that was my wife's message.
Oh,
sorry.
She just... Somebody said, and I like this, you should send the eggplant emoji. It lets her know that you like vegetables.
All right, I'll do that.
Send 6 of them!
There's never been a better time to have Lasik at Optivision. It's only $14.95 a night. You're back to work the next day. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY. Free consultation. I'm stupid. I'm really creeping on their Facebook right now because she has her Facebook really open, by the way.
Yes, right now she does.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Probably after this creepy message that we just sent her.
Yeah, I guarantee this will make her definitely tighten up the security.
Brianne LaFleur. Matt, the head coach, is Green Bay Packers. His wife. I want her on the show. I think it would be so fun if we just had her. Just talking about what it's like.
Well, because we've always wanted to talk not football, and we assume since he's so young, he's not going to want to talk not football.
I'll tell you, I'm looking at their Facebook pictures right now.
Can't wait till she goes back after she's like, who the hell is the Jake and Tanner Show? And she finds this podcast, and it's you saying, I'm looking at their Facebook right now.
I am.
Oh, and she's got it so open.
So, yeah, sorry about that. It's weird because they're just regular. You look at him differently. Like when we're watching him on TV and you see him as the head coach and everything, they look... I don't know how to explain this. They look almost untouchable. They look like they're at a different level. You almost feel like they're better. And then you're looking at their Facebook pictures.
They're just people.
They're just... He probably, and I see how young they are, but they probably got the same excitement. Like when they got the job offer to Green Bay. Like when my wife and I talked about moving to Milwaukee, there was still a little bit of excitement and a pay raise and all and they're doing the same thing, just on a much different level.
Oh,
you got pictures of their house? I want to see their house.
No.
Yeah, you do. You said that you
They're
had.
on there. I don't know. They're on their Facebook. I don't think it's their house anymore. Well, I guarantee it's not their house anymore.
Oh my God! Look at this thing.
Yeah, I know. They live gorgeously.
Where were they from before this?
He was just in Tennessee, and then I think he did some stuff with the Rams. What are you doing? This better not be a video from their Facebook.
What do you want me to do? No, it's not.
Play a video from their Facebook.
That is a beautiful house. Oh, and there are two little brats running and jumping in their pool. God, I want a pool.
Me too.
We could never have one in Wisconsin.
Yeah, you can. You can get an in-ground pool in Wisconsin.
And we never said he's 29. We know he's 39.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was Matt making this money when he was coaching the other one?
No, because this is his first head coaching job.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I think he's going to do well. I'm excited.
He's young. He's progressive. He doesn't have a great streak, but he's young.
I want to know, because he went to the same... I want to know if he grew up rich. I want to know if he grew up wealthy.
It was Mount Pleasant. What's wealthy to you guys? 40, 50 bucks in the bank?
Where are you talking?
In Michigan?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. I wonder if he's used to the lifestyle.
Probably not. I don't think you... I don't know. He didn't
that's
go
what
to
I want to mean.
Mount Pleasant, Michigan.
I want to talk to her.
Used to a $5.5 million lifestyle.
That's what I mean. I want to talk to her because all of a sudden their life... it got into a different tax bracket.
Oh, yeah. It is 100% different for them now.
That's what I want to know. I want to know what are they? Are they excited? Are they nervous? Because now they're in millions. Do you think he was making millions before?
Probably.
Oh, he was.
Just less. Probably like 2, maybe 1. Because he was the offensive coordinator. And those aren't, you don't not make money doing that. I assume. I don't know.
This kind of piggybacks this story that I have here, and I want to see if it drives you nuts. Well, we'll let you know, by the way. We're going to let you know if
she ever says words.
Yeah, if she ever reads the Facebook message.
If she reads it and doesn't reply,
that's not good.
I think we're done.
Doomed.
I would say, man, we should have went to sales for this, see who we have to talk to. But I don't think we're allowed to do that anymore.
I don't think so. I don't want to.
Yeah, it makes it so we really shouldn't.
By the way, we do have a take from Jake and Tanner.
Yep.
Sometime, probably
today.
Possibly the next segment, we'll probably do that.
Yeah.
I think it's up to what?
It's up to $20 today because I should have won yesterday, and I feel really bad and stupid that I didn't.
So
all I wanted to say was I'm smarter than the therapist, and I can't say that now.
Do you think Keira Knightley's pretty?
I think Natalie Portman is, yes.
But honestly, you do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know. I just wanted
to tell me that it just came out that she's a child or something. No. Thinking about Jake's messages gives me so much anxiety. I have it too right now because you guys made it sound like it was really bad. Wasn't great.
But what is she going to do? She's just going to see it and
Either say, it was a great opportunity for us. I'll get back to you about your crappy radio show.
I highly doubt we can steal them from the birthday station.
Well, you know what? With that attitude, we won't be able to.
I'm sorry.
Just saying.
So, tell me if you're annoyed with this.
Okay.
Because I feel like I am. Keira Knightley says that all parents, especially women, can struggle with parenting. I agree with that.
Okay.
Even if they're rich and famous. Now, she says, I don't think we give women enough credit for the physical and emotional marathon they go through when becoming a mother. I agree with that. And then she goes on to say, I come from a place of amazing privilege. I have an incredible support system. I've been unbelievably lucky in my career. I can afford good childcare, and I still find it really effing difficult, and it's okay to say that. But I get so angry about it because, yes, so she goes on to say it's just admitting that sleep deprivation and all this. Yeah, you go through sleep deprivation, but so do other mom and dads, but we don't know how we're going to afford daycare the next. So you got to put that on top of it.
Yeah, like we go through sleep deprivation, but also we can't afford, if you're really tired, to just hire somebody to watch your kid for the night. Because like if she's really, 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 really tired,
like she just has a nanny.
She could hire a live-in nanny for a second. Just one nanny to come over and spend a night and take care of the kid so she can get a full night's sleep.
It's kind of like that picture. I forget who it was. I think it might have been Jessica Biel. And she says, this is what it's like being a mother. And it was a picture of her in the shower and she was eating her breakfast. But she had a sit-down, all-tile shower. You know, you had actually a sit-down spot where you can rest in the shower. And it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Like the
that's
whole
the
bathroom.
difference.
Yeah.
Like she does the same thing, just in a nicer setting.
And I don't disagree with some of the things she's saying. I don't at all. But it bothers me because she does have a ton of money, and she probably feels like she can't gripe about it because she probably hears that from people. Like, you got money, Lo. Shut your face. Shut your stupid hole.
But honestly, if I had her much money, if I had her amounts of monies, I think I'd spend it all just on childcare like that. Like, I think you'd go poor trying to use your money to not be a parent.
She's she grew up really wealthy. Her parents were extremely wealthy.
Natalie Portman's?
Yeah, or Keira Knightley, whoever it is. Still haven't checked back.
Still
talking about Brienne.
She didn't read. Yeah,
why'd you yell?
Because I didn't know if I wanted to just give her name out because her Facebook is so public. But then I realized that it's on it's on Wiki and everything. And
well, yeah,
and we got it sent to us from a listener. So people, don't go message her. By the way, I just feel like that needs to be said.
Oh, trust me, man. We're not there's tons of people that are messaging. We just didn't give people this idea.
I don't want some of our listeners to go on there and say, you should really get on with the Jake and Tanner show.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that would be really... You're going to ruin it for us.
That would hurt more than it helped. We don't need to get blocked.
How can someone be so great with words for a living and have to speak on the radio and then be so terrible with words in text message? Well, I'm not good with either of those.
I was going to say, at what point have you ever figured out that we're good with words?
This is what I was talking about. All that complaining is hard to hear when it comes from a place of privilege.
There it is. That's a good way to put that.
Is it not? Now, two things we can do here. We could do a take from Jake and Tanner if you wanted to right now. Or
what? Tell me.
For some reason, this just popped up on YouTube.
What is it?
Michael Jackson responds to Eminem's Just Lose It. Now, this has got to be from years ago. 2015. This was published in 2015.
I was going to say, Jackson died 6 years before that. I have to assume it's older than 2015.
And Geraldo is the one doing the interviewing.
Who the hell is Geraldo?
He's the dude with the incredible mustache, and when he takes his shirt off, he is ripped.
I thought that was Alex Trebek.
Well, yeah, kind of the same thing. Kind of the same person. Take from Jake and Tanner, probably because this means nothing.
Yeah, let's do take from Jake and Tanner. And then we'll come back to that, because I do want to do that, but I want to do it first in the next segment. Oh, so exciting. What if it's Matt LaFleur that plays for $20?
Oh, my God, that'd be amazing. I would just love it if they were listeners.
You know what?
But we only have 5 of those.
I would give up trivia if we got Brienne once a week and she played trivia once a week.
Yeah.
Or he came
Wouldn't
and
that be
played
so
trivia.
fun?
Like play against the head coach.
Off topic, here's a text. Off topic, but Jake knows Packers' new coach is from Mount Pleasant, Michigan.
Oh yeah, 2 breaks ago. We've gone through all that. We've messaged his wife. He's already slept with Angie. Like all these scenarios have happened. And he's hiring John Tyler as an assistant coach.
God. All right.
Jake's life is a wreck right now.
Yeah. My wife's having an affair. Probably getting a divorce. My kids are starting to call me uncle. I don't know what's happening. Hi, who's this?
They walked up to you and said, "Stranger danger."
I like how somebody on the text line said, Jake, it's the anxiety talking. It's not real. Tanner's filling you with nonsense. Hi, who's this?
Jordan.
Hi, Jordan. Jordan, did you play recently?
No.
All right, Jordan.
Settle down.
Jordan, tell me a little something about you. When's the last time you cried?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Well, tell me something that's a secret about you.
A secret about me?
Yeah, somebody that nobody knows.
Well, if I tell you that, it won't be a secret.
Well, that's what we're looking for. What is it?
You're a funny one, Jordan.
Oh, boy, that's something juicy.
Oh, you are? Oh, really? Oh,
Okay.
I like this.
You know, we'll wait.
Yeah,
We've
we're going to
got
wait.
plenty
Yeah,
of
plenty
time.
of time.
What's the
All
most
right,
important?
I work in a career in which people cut off pieces of their body simply because they're bored.
You know what?
That's a weird...
I don't know even how to go. I'm just going to leave.
How much do you get paid for something like that? You
What
know,
do you
I don't
do?
need to know anymore.
Do you
Not enough.
Do you have the... I'm going to leave.
Sure. Tanner's leaving the room. Now we have 5 questions.
Freaking me out.
We're going to ask you. Remember, you can pass if you get stuck. Time Wheeling will get back to that question. And if you do win, it's only $20, but you have all the bragging rights that you beat Tanner. Because he says he's the smartest man on the planet. Here we go. And the timer's going to begin when I'm done reading the first question. Are you ready, Jordan?
Yep.
All right, here we go. In which U.S. city... Oh, crap. In which U.S. city is known as a city of brotherly love? Which U.S. city? Which U.S. city is known as the city of brotherly love?
Pass.
Fe is the chemical symbol for what?
Formaldehyde?
What was the name of the second Indiana Jones movie released in 1984?
Raiders of the Lost Ark?
George Harrison was a member of which band?
Oh, pass.
A group of crows is called what?
Murder.
Which U.S. city is known as the city of brotherly love?
Philadelphia.
George Harrison, member of which band? Dana!
Eagles.
Tanner's walking back in the room.
How'd you do? How do you think you did?
Headphones on.
I think maybe I got 2.
Oh, crap.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm not a smart man.
Which U.S. city is known as the city of brotherly love?
Philadelphia.
Fe is the chemical symbol for what?
Iron.
What was the name of the second Indiana Jones movie?
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
George Harrison was a member of which famous band?
George Harrison. Pass.
A group of crows is called what?
A murder.
George Harrison was a member
George Harrison.
of which famous band?
Crap. I know this. I'll just say Def Leppard, even though that's wrong.
You ready to go through these?
Yeah.
All right. Which U.S. city is known as the city of brotherly love? He said pass. And then Jordan came back and said Philadelphia. Tanner said Philadelphia very quickly and confidently. Philadelphia is the correct answer. Fe is the chemical symbol for what? Jordan said formaldehyde. Tanner said iron. That's 2 points for Tanner. What was the name of the second Indiana Jones movie? Jordan said Raiders of the Lost Ark.
This is the first one.
Tanner said Temple of the Doom. Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom is correct. That's 3-1. George Harrison was a member of which famous band? He said pass. And he came back. ran out of time, but he did say the correct answer after the buzzer. You said Def Leppard. It is the Beatles.
Oh, God. All I know is the other three.
A group of crows is called what? Well, that's murder. So, Tanner, wait. Tanner, you win.
I got 4.
Yeah! Jordan, I'm sorry, but you did not win today. We got to do this for you.
Bye, baby girl. Stay perfect, just for me.
All right, Tanner, we're going to make it $40 Monday when we return. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union, Life Stage Personal Guidance. On the way, I want to talk about that family that's suing Lifetime.
Yes, because I don't know anything about that, and I want to watch that Michael Jackson thing.
Very well, we'll do all that. It's the Jay Tanner Show. Good morning. Have you had a really bad experience
Yes.
with going out to eat with your kid?
Oh.
Have you had anything? Because when they're little, like yours, at that age, it's really tough to go enjoy restaurant food. Unless you go to a place like that's loud, like Texas Roadhouse or something like that.
Yeah. I remember thinking from the ages of 0 to about 8 months, going out to eat isn't bad. They just sleep the whole time.
Right, yeah.
But once my daughter hit a year and a half, that's when they're very mobile.
It's hard to
you can't go. I don't go anywhere anymore. Like, we order in, or if we do go somewhere, we try to bring grandparents. Then that's how they can spend time so we can eat.
Wish I had those. Because we even go out to eat and they ignore them.
Yeah, that sucks.
And then Gordon, these kids will be ripping and tearing. Dewey's underneath the table playing with food that was left by other customers under the table. And then Gordon's like, I'll take one more cup of tea. And we're like, Gordon, we gotta get out of here. Yeah. We have to go. And you don't want to say it to the guy because he's enjoying his dinner, but he does not put. It doesn't go. They don't go in their head where it's like, oh, these kids are. This is really tough for Angie and Jake right now.
Yeah, either let me help them or
we should leave.
We should get.
That does not go in his head. Isn't that bizarre?
You had him, your problem.
Right. I think it's kind of like that ordeal.
It sucks. It really does. Vienna's grandparents, all 4 of them are awesome.
Yeah, 5? I could see Lisa being really good at being a. I'm not saying anything. Kayla's parents.
They're amazing at being grandparents.
I've met your mom more than I. You're right. I'm sure they are. They're when you say grandparents, I'm sure they're always over there.
Yeah,
I could see your dad being pretty good at it too.
Yeah. Babies and dogs like him without ever meeting him. Dogs definitely.
Dogs just follow him, saying with babies. Go home.
Seriously,
go home, baby.
Yeah. Don't you know I don't want you anymore?
So
should have old Yeller.
My are we the dog or the baby? All right, insert
I'll leave that
whatever.
Up to the listener. It's a bird box. What does the creature look like? Nobody knows.
I remember it's a little bit better to go out because Piper's pretty controllable. She doesn't act wild or crazy. Dewey's a little out of control.
Still,
but he's getting a little older.
Yeah, you got like a year or 2 left before you can go out to dinner without like.
I cannot wait to go like. Well, I can't wait to do this. This is very exciting for me to go. Hey, we're gonna go out to dinner. Piper, watch your brother. We'll be home in a few hours. That's gonna be a beautiful thing.
Awesome.
But now somebody said, or anybody that I have talked to about this, they go, "Oh yeah, you can't do that because all they'll do is fight."
That's true.
Did you and your sister fight if your parents went?
Divorced parents. No.
Let me ask you.
We didn't really fight, and we were the same age difference as you. And what will end up happening is because by the time you trust, what age are you going to trust?
12.
12.
I would say probably 12 to just keep her. We're going to run into town real quick and back.
Well, Dewey's 8 at that point. He's got his own interests. She has her own
let me ask you this.
What will happen is you'll leave them alone, and she'll just make sure that nothing starts on fire. She's not going to.
Right. They're not
going to do anything together.
Well, 7-10-90, do your kids at that age, if you got around that age, that 8, 12, and the 12-year-old watches the 8-year-old, do you ever come back and is that a good age?
A house is a wreck, but nothing's horribly damaged.
I have a feeling there's gonna be at one point where Dewey's gonna like her friends. This is all weird, these stages.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Oh, you know what my new thread is?
What?
That works on Piper? Like if she's like, I'm not eating this garbage. She literally just said that to Angie yesterday. And I go, hey Piper, Caitlin said, Caitlin said that you had a boyfriend. Well, maybe me and Uncle Tanner will talk about that on the radio tomorrow. And she freaks out. She goes, no!
Wait, is she still seeing Jose? Or what was his name?
It was Jose.
Is she still seeing Jose?
I don't know anything about it.
What happened?
Did
he break her heart?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on.
Well, way to be involved in your daughter's love life.
You know what? I used to babysit for kids, and the oldest was only 2 years younger than me, but that's because they would fight. See, that's what I mean. So they had to get a babysitter. That would be awful. I guess
you just work it out on your own. Like, is Piper going to haymaker Dewey when you leave?
Right. But I do, back to the restaurant thing, it is getting easier. I remember a couple years ago, so Piper was 6, Dewey was 2. and we were driving through Grafton, and the ale house was there. And we go, do you want to go in and just get a quick burger, instead of going home and making something? We walk in. We sit down. We take coats off. We put them on the chair, then sit down. We were there 30 seconds. We stood up, put the coats back on, and walked out because they were. I go, Angie, we'll waste money here because if they won't eat, we'll scarf down our food. And there's tables that are close.
Yeah,
we're gonna bother everybody in here. And I know people get mad. I know people get mad at parents who bring their kids, but we want to also have food too. We want to enjoy that, and we're trying, and we forget that it's an awful experience.
Yeah.
So don't get mad. I can't wait. I said I was going to do this. I said once I'm older, my kids are out, I want to find a couple that are doing that are going through hell with the restaurant and the kids, and I want to buy their meal. And I want to do that every once in a while just because I know it would have been so cool if somebody would have done that for us going, I remember those stages. It will get easier and then they won't love you. Yeah.
You'll forget and you won't do it. That's the same reason why you had a second kid.
I know.
Because you forgot what it was like.
We're stupid. Because we're stupid people.
I think we did that at the ale house too.
Were you
not
the
one in Grafton? There was a different one in Saukville, but I think it was the same franchise. And we walked in there and it was...
There is one there?
Yeah.
Really?
No. Hagemeister Park.
That's Green Bay.
What's the other one that starts with an H? It was in Saukville.
I don't know.
Mequon, maybe?
Oh, we're going there. We're going there today, actually. Where? Cafe Hollander.
Yes!
Yeah, we're going to go there today.
We walked in. We sat down. It was me, my mom, my sister, my kid, and my wife. Mm-hmm. We sat down. We each ordered a $30 beer.
It is really expensive there. Expensive it really is.
Especially to bring kids. It's bad to bring kids.
And if you're not
because
expecting
they're not
that's the thing.
Eat it, if you still got to pay for it.
Right. And if you go there and you're just wanting a bar burger and you thought it would be fun, that's not the place. And because once you look at the menu, you go, oh, these are $15, $16 plain burger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was looking for a $6 burger.
Like, they're great burgers.
Right.
But it's expensive there, and they got a bunch of craft beers, and they've got a whole bunch of... And it's fun.
It's a neat place.
It's a cool place.
Yeah, right,
especially if you go there in the summer and the upper deck is all open.
Oh, see... Oh, they do open that up.
I went there for breakfast once.
They do breakfast.
Yeah, they do breakfast on the weekends, and we sat outside.
Why did you end up leaving there?
Because it was really expensive. Vienna was already crying.
Yeah.
It was packed. We didn't want to wait that long, and it's like, well, we all know that this is going to suck. So we're just going to leave.
Where are you, by the way, on... Have you and Kayla talked about another baby?
To a certain extent.
Have you? Are you going to do it? Like, if you guys do decide, are you... Because I could see you being, I got to wait until after the bet.
That's 100% what I've said.
You're such...
And I will get that money from you. I'll use that money on anything but contraceptives.
It's $100. It's I think $100, isn't it? $100 bet.
And Kayla has to stay not pregnant. And hold on, I can find it real quick. Reminders. I have it on my computer. Right here.
Hey, by the
Kayla
way,
has to stay not pregnant until November 27th, 2020, 8:13.
And if she does, I'm going to give Tanner $100 because I think this was at the old country station we made the bet, didn't we?
No, it was here.
Oh, it was? No,
it was a 3-year bet.
Oh, it was.
We started in 2017.
Okay. And and he owes me $100 if she gets pregnant before then, which I'll just end up probably buying your diapers.
No, you will give me $100.
No, I'm just saying, like, if I want it from you, that would be the gift I would give you.
$100 worth of diapers?
Yeah.
Flipping better be. Because you know that if I lose that bet, I'm sad for 2 reasons. 1, I don't have $100, and 2, I'm having a second baby.
I want to read this just from Katie really quick. She says, when I was a waitress, I loved having families in the section, especially with younger kids. I would love to do waitresses. If you're a waitress, when a family comes in and I bring my 8-year-old, my 4-year-old, or Tanner brings his, what is your kid now? 3? Two and a half? 2.5 years old. Do you get like, oh, I do not want, is it annoying? Because I can instantly tell, usually, if the waitress has kids or not. Because A, of how they react if they bring crayons or
where they put drinks.
When they put the hot coffee. Where do they put the hot plate? If they're just putting that coffee like where a kid can just drink it.
Yeah.
Or pour it on his head. You probably don't have children.
If I was a waitress and I saw me coming into a place, I'd be super excited because I'll do 50% tip then because my kid's going to make a mess and I'm not even going to try to clean it up.
Text line has a good response. I'll give you $100 if you get pregnant before then. But then you would lose that $100 because it would go directly to me.
Yeah, it would just be nothing.
That's true. It had to be $200. Hi, who's this?
Hey, Jeff at Acts 1-8 Ministry got a free event for your listeners tomorrow. It's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Really? What is it?
Yeah, we are doing, with winter here, of course, we're doing free bags of ice melt to your listeners. All they want to take at the Quick Trip on Shawano Avenue in Green Bay.
Wait, what is this for?
Tomorrow. Just a simple, free act of Christian kindness. That's it.
Oh, really?
And listeners for
what station?
For KISS or whoever you'd like to share with.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it doesn't matter. You're not an avid listener to us, though, are you?
Well, I've had you on.
Who are we?
I have. I don't. Thank you so much, but
I like this guy.
I like you. You're very confident because if I was in your position, there's no way I would have called a radio show and tried to get that on the air. I really wouldn't have.
Well, I'll tell you what. Your listeners, they have come to these events before and received free items from us from Acts 1-8. So.
And where is that you're saying that's on what Quick Trip?
Shawano Avenue.
Okay, cool. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, see ya. I was literally going to start asking him about Jesus stuff. And I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have a thing, like, if Jesus was in a band, what would he play? He'd be the bass player.
Bass player, for sure.
Definitely
very
a bass
passive.
player.
And did he hook up with Mary Mandarin? Yes. He had a wife.
Bull that
he wasn't listening.
You know how popular that guy was?
Dude.
You know how many cloth panties was getting thrown at him?
Oh, my God. All the wool garments.
All the wool garments. All the wicker panties.
Wicker?
Well, I don't know what they made him at. I'm just saying. You can't tell me. Jesus is probably a good-looking guy, and he was super. When he came up in town, he was like the flipping Beatles. He was like David Hasselhoff in Germany.
And he was ripped. Because if you were the son of God and didn't have an amazing body, I ain't helping anybody.
I would know.
Like, if God's talking to me, like, you're my son, by the way, and it's like, really? Then why do I have these stretch marks in these love handles?
Sure. Yeah.
Like, can't you just make those go away? Can't you give me a six-pack?
What about, like, do you think he had groupies? I think his groupies were his disciples.
Oh, yeah.
But do you think he had a bunch of female groupies?
Those were his roadies.
Oh, those were his roadies.
And his groupies were like Mary Madeline. What the hell is her name? Was she even a real person?
Yes.
Or did Da Vinci make her up?
No,
did you know
Da
Vinci wasn't Leonardo da Vinci?
You're thinking DiCaprio.
The Last Supper. That wasn't. It's not a picture. Like, he wasn't there painting them.
Who wasn't?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah, he was.
He was not there painting Jesus in the Last Supper.
That's in my head. He was there.
Me too. That's why when everybody's like, "There, if you look at the Last Supper, there's a lady on there. He obviously had a wife." And it's like, well, you could have made him.
Somebody said not to mention Jesus was a carpenter. He's good with his hands.
Oh my God! He knew how to work some wood.
He could work wood. He could work wood. Make wood stand straight up if he needed to be. Build you a house. Build you whatever you want. He loved building chairs, I heard. And then he's Jesus.
Our pastors are going to call back and say, you know what? Your listeners can't come.
I'm just saying that Jesus. I'm just saying Jesus probably had no problem with the ladies.
No, he had that beauty. Think of, oh my God, why haven't we made this? A Star is Born. Just think of Bradley Cooper and A Star is Born, and that's what Jesus was like.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Long hair.
Sure.
Very popular.
Yes.
Doing Lady Gaga.
Wow. But yeah. And Lady Gaga is Mary Magdalene.
Magdalene.
Hi, who's this?
Hey guys, it's Jim.
Hey, Jim.
What church do you want us to join?
You love Jesus, right?
Yeah, you're forgetting the most important part. He's the life of the party, turning water into wine.
There's another thing. He's a magician. Everybody wants.
Everybody thinks they're just drinking water, and then he goes up to Mary Magdalene or Lady Gaga, touches her stomach.
He's Bill Cosby.
And he turns all this water in her stomach into wine.
Oh, man.
And people are made of...
Bill Cosby... You're saying Bill Cosby is a modern-day Jesus, then?
Actually, his PR person did say that.
He did.
He said, yeah, what they do to Jesus. Same thing, because they're the same person. Mind blown. Get out of here.
Jesus defense.
Could you imagine, though? I mean, when Jesus showed up to the parties, people liked him because he could get free alcohol. But then it was like
Chris Angel.
Yeah, right. But I think some of the guys are probably like, oh, Jesus here. He's going to do some of his, he's going to disappear coins and make people live that were dead.
Yeah, all the girls are moving over to Jesus. Yeah. Hey, Jesus, bring back my dad. Yeah. Hey, Jesus, can I have top off my wine?
All right.
Damn it, Jesus.
Love you.
I might as well go be a disciple. Yeah,
that guy is
take his crumbs.
That guy that just called to interrupt the show.
I would have attacked him. But I feel like
he's a really nice guy.
Does he have a power? Well, he killed the momentum. Well, he gave us new momentum.
Well, I'm just saying,
does he have the power to put us to hell?
No.
Can they? I mean, they're pretty close, closer to God than we are.
I'm sure because somehow he could.
He's probably
find a way to make our hard-earned money disappear.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
probably.
All of a sudden, you're taking money and
wait. Mary was Jesus's father. No, I thought Joseph. Mary and Joseph.
I want to go back to that guy. I would never call radio stations and just say, "Hey, I got something for your listeners." He made me go, "Wait, are we doing a remote or a promotion over there today?"
Yeah. I was like,
Andy didn't know who we were.
Partnered, and he's like, because he looked at his phone and he's like, "Yeah, your listeners at Kiss or whoever you guys are."
Somebody said Mary is Jesus's mom. So
well, no,
she's
that was
Lady
the Virgin
Gaga,
Mary.
That's Mary. We're talking about his chick on the side, the Magdalene.
Mary Magdalene. Magdalene. Who was Jesus's wife?
Magdalene.
Who
wasn't Magdalene
No. Jesus had brothers. Wife. Jesus had a wife.
Somebody said, "Hey, you guys
Mary Magdalene.
You don't need to answer every call you get."
Yes, we do.
We don't get a lot of them. It's usually just Jim and then weird preachers giving away salt for your driveway.
I just put 50 pounds of salt on my driveway and it did nothing.
Yeah, right. God, we're gonna lose this show, and we're gonna lose this show and go to hell. Meeting you was the worst thing that's happened to me.
We are going to go and we're going to start WHEL down there for the devil, and he'll like it.
Yeah. So there's a family that's suing Lifetime.
Yes.
And I don't
Did
know
they
if
promise free salt to people and didn't get it?
Do we want to even play this Michael Jackson responds to Eminem? We don't?
No, I heard you playing it, and
right.
the only thing is he's a weirdo.
Okay. That's gone then.
Yep.
Not doing that.
It's dead.
It is a Jake and Tanner show. Good morning. Hey, there's never been a better time to have LASIK at Optivision. It's only $14.95 a night. You're back to work the next day. Call 1-800-20.
What?
Now, I just keep thinking about the preacher calling and giving away salt.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a bizarre thing.
Yeah, that's never happened to us before. See?
It's got the power of God behind him. That's why he has so much confidence.
I told you, just because half of the show is a Satanist, not it. We still have Christians that like our show. So your influence is not making our show.
I love Jesus. Jesus is my homie. Mm-hmm. Jesus is. Mm-hmm. I love Jesus. Love him a little too much.
Yeah, you should never have
Jesus soap.
No, you shouldn't have.
He reaches all
like when
my
in
evil
churches,
places.
They have the Jesus statue of him on the cross, and he's all ripped. You shouldn't have that without the cross. You just got Jesus looking like he's doing a ballet dance, ripped in your living room. It's weird. Have the cross, man.
To each their own. There's never been a better time to have a LASIK Adopt Division. It's only $14.95 an eye, and you're back to work the next day. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY. We'll get that free consultation. Never been a better time to get LASIK Adopt Division. It's only $14.95 an eye. You're back to work the next day. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY free consultation. The JTB hole t-shirts are being made. Apparently. Tanner just showed me a picture of, I don't know who was doing it. Was it Kyle?
I think it's Kyle, yeah.
Kyle on delay was making some shirts for, which we got told kind of, hey, you might not want to talk about it. Because we're taking a bus down to Milwaukee for the Brewers. I know the date is May 4th, and there's going to
go on sale in March, I believe.
You get tickets for it. Last year was like $75. You get free beer, trip down there. We're going to tailgate in the parking lot.
We have literally no information other than we will be doing this eventually.
May 4th. Just remember May 4th.
And
just set aside, I know last year, again, it was $75, so just set aside some money to take this trip. We want to get a couple buses and just Jake and Tanner listeners go. We want our listeners to go.
But, okay, anybody who didn't hear it yesterday, JTB hole isn't a dirty thing. It's an acronym.
Oh, yeah.
Jake and Tanner's.
Why would it be? Oh, yeah, I see.
Jake and Tanner's bus for happy, organized listener experiences.
That's it. That's weird that turned out that way.
Yeah, I know. It's just weird.
That's unfortunate.
We definitely started with that phrase first. We just needed to cut it down. So it's JTB hole, and we want you in it.
Yeah, we do. We want you.
We want.
We don't know how many people we can fit in it, but we know that we're
going to fit as many as we can.
Probably be a tight. Might be a little sweaty, but
it's just we've all been in one before. We all know it's going to be a tight squeeze.
Yeah,
it's okay.
I haven't been in one since I've been a kid, but
yeah, I don't know. It's been a long time. Been a long time for me too.
Right.
But I think it's like riding a bike.
Yeah, you'll get right back. It'll be. Cindy Parker already requested off that day. You got to work on a Saturday, Cindy?
I thought you were the queen of paint or something.
Yeah, you do what
Isn't
you
that
want.
her job? Like she owns 50% of paint stock?
Somebody said, what about the Milwaukee listeners? Can we get tickets to join you? If you want to drive all the way to Green Bay to get on a bus and then go, yeah, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
Again, free beer tailgating. That's the fun part.
Yeah, you can
and free
come
beer
tailgate
there
with us.
All the way down there. Yeah, please.
Yeah, come tailgate with us when we get there. We'll be the one with the big bus that says JTB hole on it.
Mm-hmm. And shirts are being made apparently from some people on the fan page, which we do have a page. We have a Facebook also. Sonia made a fan page if you want to find that and join it. We do have, I haven't said this all day, JTTV. We're live.
Holy cow.
On the cameras right now. You can see us in the studio, and all you got to do is text JT to 71090. If you ever want to call us, and if you got things to give away like salt, 866-916-0959.
And he said it was only for the Christian listeners, so I'm sorry, Jake, you can't get any, but other people can.
I mean, I love Jesus.
I know, but he didn't say anti-Christian listeners.
I never said anti. I like Christian people.
Yeah, Christian people are nice, I guess.
Panger said something a long time ago, and I wanted to just give it a quick play. Hey, this might work for your, you've been wanting to play a cover too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let me play this one really quick because I really like it. It's by the Anthem Lights, these guys.
Never made it as a wise man.
Everybody's favorite band.
Tired of living like a blind man. Sick aside without the sense of feeling. This is how you remind me of what I really am. Nothing's wrong, just as long as you know that someday I will. Someday, somehow, I'm gonna make it alright, but not right now.
I'm sorry.
I know you're wondering when.
They keep switching songs. Listen.
Who knows that I've been wrong, I've been down, but to the bottom of every bottle. These 4 words in my head scream. Look at this photograph.
Here's your jam.
Every time I do it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red?
How did they?
What the heck is on Joey's head?
Did you know Avril Lavigne covered How You Remind Me?
Oh my God, we need to hear that.
Yeah, that's what I'm grabbing now.
Never knew it ever went without.
I want to hear just a little bit more. I hope they get Rockstar in here. I haven't heard it all. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like one song because that's what Nickelback is. I mean, that's a sad, bad joke, but I'm not really joking. I like Nickelback.
So do I. Not the only thing.
Time to say
goodbye. Goodbye.
Memory of walking out the front door. Found the photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say it. Time to say it. I love you.
Man, I was waiting for Rockstar.
They were going to add it in their nice song.
What's that?
They were going to add it in their nice song.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. That would not fit at all, would it?
Well, how are they going to transition to it? I love you. Like a rock star.
I don't know. I know nothing about music. Anyway, that was by Anthem Lights, and I really liked it.
Anthem Lights. His wife, at one point in time, before she sobered up and saw his face, remade the song How You Remind Me.
I kid you not. That went through my head yesterday because when I was going through Nickelback songs from this video, I saw a picture of him, and I went, ah!
Did you know they once got voted the ugliest rock band in the world?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. That's not a good award to win, but whatever. Oh, I do remember this. I love this.
And she's like super pretty. Avril Lavigne is really pretty.
I think so too.
Never made it as a wise man.
She doesn't seem to be your type either.
Got it as a poor man stealing.
She doesn't have a circle head.
Like a blind man.
It's offensive and
Sick
correct.
aside without a sense of feeling.
People can evolve.
Oh, man.
She's too skinny.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think so. I think she's beautiful. Don't look at me like that.
She looks like a strong wind could snap her spine.
See, and she's too skinny for you. I don't know why you think she's beautiful.
Her face is pretty.
It's not like you to say sorry.
See, that I find pretty.
Well, yeah, because you
drugged out on the floor.
Right, passed out. You can have your way, you little Cosby. Wait, what did we call it? So you can diddle.
Yeah, so you can diddle.
That was
No.
the thing.
And I think her voice is awesome. If you make fun of her voice right now, I'll murder you.
I'm not. All right. I do like that a lot. That's not true. Somebody said, why haven't you guys have been more music interested than normal?
Well, we played a cover yesterday and now this, so I guess that's 2. No, I had a cover that I wanted to play, but it's too rocky for anybody.
For this, what? Oh, it's your
just
scream music?
No, it's not scream. There's no scream. There's some scream. But it's a hard scream. Do you want to hear it?
Well, yeah, I know you. Hold on, let me count the minutes here. 1, 2. All right, we got time.
Okay. And you know how much you know how much I like the song Anything by Selena Gomez, Back to You, right?
Right.
Where it's
right.
I'll go back to you,
I can't stand that song.
Well, you're wrong, and I hate you.
That's her that sings this?
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought she was in a hospital, like not doing well. Is she all right now?
Well, she recorded it. She doesn't sing it live every time you hear it. It's not like she's not in the radio singing.
Wait, well, how does that work then? What are you doing? Are we playing this or what?
It's on.
Oh. I don't know this song, though.
I think you will when you hear it, right? Maybe.
So you're telling me these guys aren't live?
No.
Oh, yeah, I know this song. My God, do I like his hair.
Right?
Yeah. That guy doesn't belong in a band.
No, they did something for this where they took lists, like people who enjoy their band and invited them to come sing a song with them.
This guy looks like... Oh, these guys are they're not famous, right?
Kind of. I mean, they're in South America touring right now.
Yeah, but they haven't... They don't know right now that drugs are... Right, that's what I mean. Like, they're not super druggy or alcoholics yet.
No.
Because they look too... clean right now to be in a band. Like that guy up top he should be selling insurance.
I don't know. I like this kind of music.
You like this 2000?
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of 2000? When was like red jumpsuit apparatus crap?
Like mid 2000s.
Yeah. You've always liked that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean that's.
I don't know. I enjoy.
You've always liked really bad things. I'm not saying this is bad. I'm just saying, but I mean, like,
I may fight you.
Your wife does too, though.
No, she hates my type.
No, I'm saying she married you. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so sorry.
I've never said anything.
I'm so
anything
sorry.
mean
I'm sorry.
or
I love
untrue
you.
about you.
No,
and you come on
what?
and you
Your
say
whole life
my wife
revolves around you trying to figure out ways to make my life a living hell with all these rumors.
I've never started a rumor about you.
Oh my God! Do you know at that
you
bar
said I was gonna
after
eat your
JTX
whole thing?
I was at the bar and this woman kept following me around. She's like, "Hey, my husband and I are up for anything." And I go, "Well, that's cool." And she goes, "Anything?" And I go, I'm not a swinger. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, I know you laughed, and I didn't even notice that couple.
Dislike you.
I mean, really, I didn't
Jake
even
and Tanner
notice
show.
that couple.
Tanner. Yeah. Good morning, Tanner. Oh, just think about that. If I was the one to, we shared a hotel room.
I'll never do it again.
And then we're laying in bed, and I'm just like tapping on the shoulder. I'm like, hey, Tanner, it's time to get up.
Yeah, except.
Good morning, Tanner. I'd be wetter in my lips.
Yeah.
Good morning, Tanner. Wait, can't
You're the opposite of every other person in the world, where most people wake up with dry mouth. You wake up with super moist mouth. You have swamp mouth syndrome.
You know what I really do?
It would be like 2 o'clock in the morning when you woke me up too. Be like, it's time to get up, buddy. Let's get some coffee and talk. Your kids aren't here. Just let me
rub your shoulders. Come on, man. Get up.
Let's do this.
Hey, I do get offended though.
Round 2.
Honest to God, I've had conversations with myself on this.
That's not
because
crazy.
You won't share, like you said the other day. This is when I was like, man, yeah. You said I'd rather just drive home than share a room with him. And I said
I would drive home. They said, what if they give us only one room? Because now it's becoming a thing where you're trying to sleep with me.
Well, yeah, kinda.
Yeah, you want to sleep in the same room as me. You want to stay on the same floor as me, and I don't even let that happen.
Right. I don't know.
Not in my house, man.
One of these days. Yeah,
no, we did it at the WBA's 2015.
I'll just sneak right up in your room. I will go to your house, sleep at the end of your bed like a dog, and then when you wake up, I'm just there. Oh my God.
It makes me very uncomfortable.
How scary would that be?
This makes me very uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable that we're going to Mexico.
Oh, I changed that. Guess who got a 2-bedroom? Us.
No, I'm not staying. Oh, there it is. You found out. Oh, it's Jake and Angie and Tanner and Kayla staying in the same room. Uh-oh, parent trap switcheroo. Never gonna happen, man.
That is not at all.
So why are you trying to get me and my wife to sleep in the same bed as you and your wife?
No. They get their own. We got a 2-bedder. Would you allow that?
Stop trying.
I would allow that.
I know you would.
Just make Evan. Would you make out with me for them to make out?
No.
God, you're just never. You just no. Not even taking one for the team. Never taking one for the team.
Just if Joe.
What if you just close your eyes?
No.
And I'm like,
nope.
Just a real quick.
I'm not gonna. No. Get away from me.
All right. Hey,
weird diddler.
You remember? Do you remember Outer Vibe?
No. Well, I do.
Talking about being uncomfortable. I interviewed them twice. Wait, weren't you there, or was this pre?
It might have been pre me.
Or maybe you were. Yeah.
I was probably there. Well, I guarantee I worked at the station because I worked there longer than you, and I never let you forget it. I had seniority over you.
I remembered these guys coming in. They're I don't know if you remember. This is the...
Yeah, they're the Hokahays. It's a beautiful
day. I really like them. When I was in Traverse City, Michigan, they were like one of our very first interviews. I remember listening to them because I went out afterwards to go have some beers with them, which I never will do again.
Yep.
Because they sat there and tried to tell me how to interview.
Holy crap.
They did.
What do you mean?
They said, you guys,
I'll be you.
You should.
I'll be you.
Oh, no, you're going to be.
I'll take a white wine
no,
spritzer, please.
He says, they're going, you should ask different questions like this and do that. I remember leaving there going, I feel small. I feel bad about that.
Were they trying to get you to ask questions that everybody asks, or did they want you, or did they kind of teach you to ask questions that nobody asks?
No, I can't remember. I know I wasn't great at interviewing. I know right now we're still not really good at it.
Oh yeah, if you listen to people around the building, we're terrible at interviews. That's why they don't sell them. Go on.
And well, we just ask what we want. That's the issue.
Yeah,
some of it doesn't revolve around why they're here.
Most people are like, "Oh, we're here to sell something." And it's like, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about in 2008 you were arrested for drunken disorderly. Tell me about it. Remember when we did an interview with that one country singer who tried to smother his wife with a pillow, and our producer at the time was like,
that's right.
"Don't bring it up."
She's like, "You guys, please don't do it." And I'm like, I'm going to ask something about his kids that he doesn't talk about, and we did.
Yeah.
You remember? And he goes, "Don't have them." Yeah, and he was just like, he wanted to make sure. It's like, no, I have no kids, no daughters or something.
Yeah, or I don't know, I don't have any. And it's like, oh my God, he's pretending like his kids don't exist. And then I asked him if he still finances his vehicles. And
that was a great question. Yeah, anyway, these guys, well, I remember at that time the drummer wanted to leave. He's like, you won't believe how much we fight on the bus and all this. And he goes, it's just not for me anymore. And I don't know if these guys are making it any further where they are in life, but
Nope.
I looked at the band. That drummer's not there anymore. My God, would I love to talk to that guy.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get the inside scoop of like trying to make it as a band on the road. How awful is it? It's got to be awful.
I'm sure it's terrible.
He said, I remember talking to him, and he says, I want a wife and a picket fence. I want to mow my own lawn. I don't want to be riding around on a bus getting yelled at all the time.
Yeah, then being a rock star is not for you.
Not at all.
Nope.
Hey, sexy.
Hey.
You want to play some Oregon Trail?
Sure.
We need to, if you want to play, we got some seats open. You think this can be done in 6-7 minutes or no?
Yeah.
All right, 866-916-0959. What are we going to give away?
We are giving away tickets to the Skyline Comedy Club. You just finished taking that big drink.
I thought you
I have none of the information. I know what we're giving away.
866
9
6 0
9
5
9.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That's how we're doing that from now on.
Yep.
Text line 7
1
0
9
0. And one more time, if you want to call, there's some seats open in the wagon. 1
8
6
6
9
1
6
0
9
5
9. We're gonna be that. We're gonna be like that couple. Like, hey, we're not home right. It's Jake
and Tanner.
We're not home right now.
We're probably shopping.
Yeah, or playing tennis.
Leave a message
after the beep.
Beep. Oh, I wanted to murder us.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, baby girl, it's Jim.
Hey, Jim on demand.
Jim on demand.
I always get so excited when Jim calls.
Look, I'm only riding the wagon if I get to say it on Uncle Jakey's lap.
Oh, my God. I didn't even have to ask? Yeah.
Yes.
First dibs. You can come right up on the lap.
This is a preview for the JTB hole ride, too.
Hey, are you and Marissa going to go?
Yeah, we'll go.
Nice.
Yeah, we can fit you both.
No, we can get you guys. Yeah, I'm sure
we'll get
both
you in.
fit. Your dog's not allowed, probably. We don't want him in the JTB hole.
No.
Can I get qualified for the giveaway right now?
What giveaway? Are we doing a giveaway?
We are?
What giveaway?
Yeah.
Well, give me 2 tickets. There you go.
No, we don't even. We don't have 2 tickets.
Jim.
They don't even go on sale till March. Our boss literally said, guys, stop talking about it.
Jim, shift your weight. You're making my leg fall asleep. And also, you can start asking people. Ask this person, say, hi, who's this?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hi, who's this? Jennifer. What's your name? What do they call you? Hello.
She answered. This is going to just be terrible.
Hi, who's this?
Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Hi.
That's enough, Sam. Hi, who's this? Hello? They must have hung up. Here we go. And the final last one. Hi, who's this?
Tom.
Tom's here. All right, guys, you know how this works. Like the Oregon Trail, just like the old school computer game you used to play in high school. We got it online for free. We just insert your names in here. We're going to go down the trail, and last person to survive is going to win. I want to tell you right now, it's a dangerous trail. A lot of bad things can happen, but with Uncle Jake and Aunt Jim on demand, we're going to make a safe ride, and we're going to make it to Oregon.
I really hate this. Okay, we're going to leave it 1998. The weather's okay. It's whatever. It's typical 1998 weather.
I like this.
Jennifer brought a knife sharpener. Sam brought a candle-making kit. Jim on demand brought a box. Tom brought a dirty bag of socks. And Jake brought his charming personality.
Nice. Are we listening to Invisible Man? What was Nick Lachey's band, Jim? 98 degrees. That's it.
Or was it O-Town?
No. Well, either or. We're listening to one of them.
Okay. Jake has explosive diarrhea.
Now hit volume 7.
All right. That works.
Yeah. So Jake has explosive diarrhea, and Jennifer is now in charge of the wagon.
Oh.
Can I move off the Jake's lap if the diarrhea is going everywhere?
Oh, yeah. No, you're not on there. But you also have dysentery now.
Oh, yeah. Please. Everybody needs to get away from me.
Sam is upset because Tom won't stop touching him. Or her.
Tom.
I can't help it.
Jake volunteers to be touched.
All right, Sam, you can touch me.
No, Tom.
Or Tom, you can touch me.
Tom moves away from Jake.
What?
I don't know.
Jake still has explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, there's poop everywhere. There's just poop everywhere over here.
Jennifer has decided to take control of the wagon from on top of one of the ox, and Jim needs to use the bucket. Jake,
Oh, God.
What are you going to do? Let Jim use the bucket, pretend you didn't hear him.
Wait, am I still on it then? Or is that just my poo bucket?
Hold on.
Who said Jake was on the poo bucket? I'm just assuming he's pooping everywhere, all over himself.
No.
And asking, as I'm doing that, asking Tom to tickle me.
No. Jake, what are you going to do? Are you going to let Jim use the bucket with you, pretend you didn't hear him, or scooch over and share the bucket?
We can probably share it. We'll just share it.
Okay, nothing happens. You guys are just weird together. Jake is feeling better. Jennifer, do you want to give control back to Jake, yes or no?
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, Jake, the waters are calm. You've come up to a river, and they are deep. What do you want to do? You can either pray the river away, walk on it like you're Jesus, or walk through it like it isn't even there.
Let's do number one. We'll stop and pray for a little bit.
Okay. Now what? Do you want to try to walk over it because you're praying the will of Jesus?
I love Jesus. She's just saying I don't love Jesus. You are starting another rumor.
I didn't start that rumor.
God.
You did. You said you didn't yesterday.
I did. Yeah, you said you hate Jesus just the other day. That's what Jennifer just said.
Oh, no, I know. I did say that this morning, but it was all in good fun. He was bothering me
really,
at that time.
Really faithful listener. You definitely did say it.
Yeah, it's super fun.
I think he said he hated Jesus, which is a whole other thing.
Yes, there, okay.
It's really fun when you say I hate religion.
I don't say that. Okay, fine, we'll go through it.
Well, it doesn't work, and Jake drowns due to being a 38-year-old man who's never learned how to swim.
That was you didn't need to say it. You didn't need to. That didn't even need to be in there. Just drown could have been good.
Jim on demand, Jennifer, Sam, Tom, you all remain, and Sam has typhoid fever.
Oh boy.
And Jennifer asked Tom to sit in front with her.
Ooh, things gonna happen.
Tom joins Jennifer in the front of the wagon, and Jim on demand gets jealous. Sorry.
I want Jake back.
Tom and Jennifer are laughing, and Jim becomes even more angry. But Jennifer...
Wheel. But I like Jim better than Tom.
Oh, Tom.
Uh-oh, Sam has died from typhoid fever. I'm sorry, Sam.
Sam's off.
Tom's gonna die of a broken
it's
heart.
Terrible. Jennifer has a blister on the bottom of her foot, and Tom's doing sit-ups.
But now I can see why nobody likes Tom.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to keep that body going.
Sure.
Jim on demand while Jennifer is not paying attention strangles Tom. Tom is dead.
Bye, Tom.
Only Jennifer and Jim on demand remain. Jim on demand sits in front with Jennifer. Jennifer is very uncomfortable. Jennifer, you've come up to another river. The rapids are... The water is moving rapidly, but the river is narrow. What do you want to do?
I want to take him to the comedy show with me.
What? You want to... No.
I don't know.
You want to look for...
You're going out of the role.
Stay in character, Jennifer!
As you're walking through the river, Jim on demand finds a photo of you and Tom, and he is furious with jealousy. Jim moves to the back of the wagon, and Jennifer's blister is now getting better. Jim on demand plans on murdering Jennifer. Jim on demand, how do you want to kill her? Do you want to use a club or some piano wire?
Piano wire, true assassin.
Oh my God! Before you can strike, Jennifer hits a bump on the trail, making you hit your head and dying the Billy Mays way.
Oh, Jennifer!
Jennifer, you win!
All I do is win, no matter what.
Jennifer! We'll take that. What did she win?
You won 2 tickets to the Skyline Comedy Club. Don't know for what show, but you know it's going to be funny.
We'll get you all your information here in just a second. Remember, with Planet Fitness, go in there and get that keyword. All you're going to say is, hey, what's that Jake and Tanner word? They're going to give that to you, and you got a chance to win $500, just like when we called Debbie bright and early this morning. We actually woke Debster up.
Yeah,
and we gave her $500.
She didn't have to be to work till noon, so we called her at 6.
Yeah, we're going to do that weekly. And once a week on Fridays, we're going to give away $500. To do this, so you got to go into a Planet Fitness and say, hey, what's that word? And then text it in. On the way, possibly, most likely, we're going to get to this where that woman or that family is suing Lifetime.
If we don't get to it, I'm going to freak out.
Jake and Tanner Show. What were you saying? I can't remember. Or
so
does
the
that
second
just matter?
no.
Okay.
So the second day of my diet
Yeah.
was Tuesday of this week, which happened to be the first Tuesday of the month. They considered it because of New Year's Day. At Planet Fitness, I'm talking about. The second Tuesday of every month, or the first Tuesday of every month, is free bagel day.
Did you get one?
No! I had to walk past those beautiful free bagels.
It's tough.
And you know what they had on Monday?
Pizza.
Since it was it was the second Tuesday of the month. Pizza.
So here, Somebody said, I saw Jake and Tanner flyer at the Oshkosh Planet Fitness today. Is that the word too? Yes, you can go to the Planet Fitness in Oshkosh and say, hey, can I get that text word for the Jake and Tanner?
Yeah.
That's mine. I like the Oshkosh one. That's where I go, is the Oshkosh Planet Fitness. And I tried Tanner's.
My Planet Fitness this morning, which is why I didn't.
One. Oh,
I went to a different Planet Fitness this morning.
I like my Planet Fitness better, and I think it's because I'm getting used to it. They're all great, and they're all beautiful, and they're all clean and everything, but I'm just used to mine and where my equipment is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's neat having that black card, and you can go anywhere.
Yeah.
And all those.
Even though they're all pretty much the same, so if you go from one location to the next, it's not like you're walking into completely different countries. It's still... Oh, why is the water fountain over there?
Right.
I went to the one in Marinette because that's a little bit closer to my house, and the showers are flipped. The same, where it rains down from the ceiling, but instead of it all being on the left side, the controls are on the right side, and I just didn't shower that day.
Yeah, because it will throw you off. Your entire day would be messed up. Like wearing your shoes backwards.
Yeah.
Weird.
You wouldn't be able to do that.
No.
It'd be literally physical and
It would be really, it would hurt.
Hey, can we do a check real quick?
I want to.
Has she seen it?
Has she seen it? I like that game.
Okay, it's not about you and it's about the message that you sent.
Oh, yeah. Let me check.
Our Green Bay's head coach's wife.
Let me just say that the Planet Fitness, that's any location.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, I don't know if they're doing it in Florida or whatever.
And you don't need to be
a member.
Just walk in there, say, hey, I need the keyword for Jake and Tanner. Then listen to the... You don't have to listen to them, but honestly, it's $10 a month, and I'm pretty sure the sign-on right now is $1. So just do it.
Does it say red on MySpace?
Let me see. Once again, it's Facebook. You're going to hurt all of
it would say red.
Well, send one to Angie.
Well, here, I just sent one to this guy.
Did he read them yet?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Well, because these are old conversations.
It's old? You said you just sent it to him.
Here,
Well, I think she has to accept your request to talk.
We contacted Brianne, that's the head coach's
wife.
Because
that's not inappropriate now that I'm thinking about it.
Well, it's not. No, I don't think so. We're all buddies. We all grew up together.
Oh yeah, because it has been brought to our attention that the head coach for is his name Matt?
Matt. Yeah,
Matt.
Well,
LaFleur.
not that I know. I know him.
Yeah, you just know him as Matt.
Right. That's because it's the floofer. We call him the floofer. The one hand. We say with the one-handed floofer.
No, why?
Yeah, it was a high school thing, him and I.
Cool, so that relationship's already dead.
No, we're best. Well, just back then, we're best friends. We were really, really good friends.
Jake took some classes at Matt LaFleur's high school.
There's a good
to fair chance that he hooked up with Jake's wife.
No, that's not why we're best friends.
And
we're good. We're just really good buddies.
And so we want to talk to his wife because we highly doubt he'll want to talk to us because he bet you he likes football. And we don't want to talk about football. And I'm sure she likes football too, but we want to talk to her about just,
lady things.
Lady stuff. Girl talk. Jake and Tanner like girl talk.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. And you want to know why? Because I'm a catty SOB. And I like talking about other people.
Oh, yeah, gossiping?
Gossiping.
I love to gossip. I want gossip to people I don't know. If Jack and Jennifer are having an affair,
sure,
I don't need to know who Jack and Jennifer are.
I don't care.
Just tell me.
It's like this. I was sitting out in the garage with the guys, and we're all sitting out there, and they started talking about hunting. I'm like, man, it's my cue to leave. So I walk over to the girls' table, and the girls are talking about, did you see what they did down at their yard? And did you know what happened at night?
Hell
and I'm
yeah.
like, this is so much better.
I love gossiping about people's yards.
Yes.
Oh my God. Did you see he drives right over it? Now those sinking marks are never going away, stupid idiots. Well, but bless their heart.
Anyway, she did not read it yet. It doesn't look like it.
It's Friday. What did she respond to you on the weekend? And I'm not here to help.
By the way, in Planet
Fitness,
Fitness,
you're going to end up sending her a picture of you shirtless. Say, does your husband have this? Like, that's just what's going to happen if I'm not here.
Did your husband have it? Yeah. Hey, the Planet Fitness, this just popped in my head. I remember because we said my naked body. And the last time I saw my naked body was in the mirror at Planet Fitness because I'm the guy that just is naked in front of the mirror when I'm doing my hair.
Mm-hmm.
No, but they have a in the Appleton one they have a blow dryer, and I cannot. I used it today, and I feel really weird doing my hair. And this is only my anxiety. This is nobody judge me. Nobody could care. I mean, they probably could care less. But I feel weird doing that in front of guys. Blow drying your hair.
You're not the only guy who does it. I feel weird when I see people shaving there, and that bothers me. Hey, how many people were there this morning?
When I got there was only one.
Oh, good.
And then when I left, there was probably 10.
Yeah, the New Year's resolutions haven't hit my early times yet.
Well, I'm afraid of my Oshkosh. My Oshkosh one is going to get, I think, probably busier.
It's going to get slammed.
Probably just because I think college is out right now, and they're going to be back in a couple weeks, and it'll probably get busier. But I go to a pretty decent time.
Their hometown then?
Probably, I would think. Do people travel to Oshkosh? Do they leave their hometown to go to that college?
All that town is college. It's
right.
Pretty much just a college in there. So, like, I think you leave your hometown to go to Oshkosh. I don't think there's not a lot of people whose hometown is Oshkosh. I'm saying that they got a population of like 10 million. Obviously, somebody lives there.
Yeah,
not like Wisconsin Dells. Man, do you know what the population is for Wisconsin Dells or Lake Delton?
I don't know what Delton is.
Lake Delton. It's like part of Wisconsin Dells. Sure. I thought it was Dalton for about 27 years and then just realized it wasn't. It's only like $2,000 or something like that. It's like the size of Fredonia, but the streets are always packed because of dirty tourists. Mm-hmm. We should live there and do radio there.
I used to live in a tourist town where the water was blue, blue, blue.
I swear to God, if you say Traverse City, I'm going to punch your face.
Well, what do you want me to say? I did live in a tourist town, and it was that town.
What was in your tourist town? What was there to see?
It was just
I swear to God, if you say blue water.
Well, it was. The whole town is built on that Lake Michigan where the water is really blue. And they have all those downtown shops that take all your money and really neat restaurants. And that's about it. I mean, really. But it gets packed. Packed. Especially during Cherry Festival.
So people go down there to see cherry. So just a bunch of privileged white people
Cherry
are down
Festival
there.
is like a very small version of Summerfest. You know what I mean? They have tons of bands that come in.
Any good ones?
No, I don't know.
Like any band that I would know.
Yes. Seriously.
Tell
let
me
me see.
one.
Sell you one.
No, tell me one.
Cherry Fest.
2018. Let's hear it.
2018. Concerts. National Cherry Fest. 2018. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. I don't know. I can't find any now.
Because they don't exist.
No, they do.
This town is like San Junipero or whatever that Black Mirror town is. You go there and you have a lesbian relationship, but you're actually an old man.
What?
I don't know.
What is concert on the lawn?
I assume it's a concert on lawns. Whose
This
lawn?
isn't what I wanted.
Cherry
okay,
Fest.
okay, I got it.
Okay. Traverse City is in Lower Michigan, where all the trolls live. Am I right?
Am I right? High five.
Up top.
No, I don't want to high five you.
Why not?
The Hardwood Banjos.
Nope. Never heard of them.
Serendipity's How It Happens. Serendipity How It Happens. That's that.
Oh, that sounds like a band of diddlers.
I Got Your Kid.
Take it back.
Yeah. You know, Colton had a really good bit going back to that hair dryer because I called him yesterday. I was telling him my first world problem. I'm like, my Oshkosh one doesn't have hair dryers there, and that bothers me. And he goes, you know what you should do is go in the morning and just plug one in and start blow drying your hair, and you and Tanner just keep talking really loud as you're blow drying your hair over a story. You know what I mean? Or over the blow dryer. I think that would have been funny if we did kind of fake radio. That's a good bit.
Oh, yeah. Like
you, know
you
what I mean?
left to go blow dry your hair?
It would be on right now. It'd be like, hey, Sarah, how did phone trailer? You know, I thought that would have been funny.
Oh. Is there a ski resort?
Yeah, there's a ski resort.
Well, you say that like you never bring up the ski resort. And this person, I swear to God, you're just describing
Sturgeon Bay. Sturgeon Bay in Door County.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, and I don't want to get into this argument again, not with you, but with listeners, and probably you. But if you haven't been to Traverse City, you're going to say, oh, yeah. If you've been to Traverse City, you'll go, oh, yeah, Door County is not as pretty as Traverse City. Like when you guys say Door County, I go, it's not. That doesn't work for me because we had such prettier place.
People? Is that what you're trying to say? Was that what you were about to say? Are you saying?
I was not going to
Are
say that.
you, Jake from the Jake and Tanner show, saying that you think that everybody is... Well, this week started off with, hey, can I borrow your Whole30 book? And you said, yeah, only if you promise not to eat it. And that was off air, by the way. It wasn't even an on-air funny little bit. It was Jake being concerned that I will eat his book.
Angie, she just said, hey, tell Tanner to go to the library and get that...
yeah, where is it, by the way?
She can't find it. She was looking for it. She's like, just tell him that it's probably the library has it. I'm like, that guy's not going to go to no library.
One, we do have a library in Coleman. It used to be... Actually, I think it was always a library. It could have been a bowling alley. That's it. It used to be a bowling alley. Very long hallways. And they don't have books from this century.
Can you tell me, why are all bowling alleys, they just feel like dirt, a little dirty, like it's always damp and wet. Like it seems like, even though it's not, it might not be, but it just seems like that type of lighting and like there would be smoke in there. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why does it always feel like the ceiling's really low in a bowling alley? Like why
always.
I'm always a little hunched over in a bowling alley.
Now I want you to think about this for a second. You just stuck your fingers in that ball. Think about the guy before you sticking his fingers with all that pizza grease and...
Okay. How often do you wash your hands after you go bowling?
Right.
Or are you eating while you're bowling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's an awful thing to think
about.
And
we didn't die.
No,
I mean, nobody has
still...
ever died from it. It just grows.
Hey, somebody said, I have a Whole30 book, Tanner, you can have. Num num.
They have passed the 30 days now, so I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, so forget about it.
Thank you, though, but I don't want it. I don't want to eat your book.
On the way.
What?
It's family suing.
If we don't get to it.
We have to get to it.
We have to. We have one break left this week, and we're not going to talk about it next week. Correct?
Correct. Probably not.
Gotta get to it, man. I want to figure out why a family is suing the Lifetime channel.
We're going to get to this next. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask you about Verve. Credit union?
You want? Yeah, sure.
I just figured we could do that.
VerveACU.com?
I love VerveACU.com.
I love VerveACU.com. I do want to know.
They want you to put your payments on pause for damn it, that pen screwed me up. They want you to put your payments on pause until everything thaws. That means that if you move your loan from a different financial institution to Verve.
VerveACU.com.
Car, boat, truck.
Whatever.
Boat, truck, car. Over to Verve. They will pause your payments for 90 whole days. They'll like 90 days you don't have to make that payment. I did it last year. I saved like $2,200 to $500,000 in those 3 months. And I can't guarantee that. I can't guarantee you a lower rate. They did for me, and I had the worst credit they've ever seen. I actually have a plaque in one of the Verve ACU locations. But you know what? Just go to VerveACU.com. Figure it out for yourself.
I believe in you.
What do you think the weirdest thing has been today?
Christian.
Yes,
Yeah.
man, what a weird, out of the blue, a Christian a preacher calls up to tell us he has free salt to give away.
Yeah.
Man,
He was just
bizarre.
like, I have salt for your listeners. Who are we? Kiss FM or whoever you
Yeah,
are.
or whatever.
Thank you.
know, I listen to you guys. You guys are good. You guys are funny, right?
I want to be like, there's
Question
no
mark?
way you've listened to us ever because you wouldn't have been calling to give away. You would have been calling to try to save our listeners. You're like, we're just here telling you that if anybody wants to get off this path of Jake and Tanner, you can come to the Act 1-8 Church or whatever it was.
It is a Jake and Tanner show. Hi, my name is Jake.
Hi, Jake. My name is Tanner.
There's never been a better time to have LASIK Adopt Vision. It's only $14.95 a night. You're back to work the next day. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY. Free consultation. Now, we're going to be going to Mexico here in probably 33 days.
Well, Jake, I kept hearing that it's sold out.
No.
And I want to
possibly,
go.
But,
What can I do?
Well, I can tell you. Well, actually, let's have the beautiful Chris Terry explain what's going on. Hi, Chris.
Terry.
Hey, guys.
Chris Terry is from In Any Event Travel. This is where we booked the listener trip through, going to Mexico, part of Puerto Vallarta. Chris Terry, you have some news? You have something for us?
Yeah, what do you need to tell?
I do have some news. This week, I had a couple needs to cancel.
Who the hell is it?
Yeah, who is it?
You tell us right now.
You shame them.
Do you know what's worse is they're doing it because like they have kids and they have like the kids' schedule and like, you know.
How dare them?
That's not a valid enough excuse.
No, get a sitter.
No, it's not. Right. So they did have to cancel, and so what happens then is we still have the room. So if anybody wants to go, I know it's super last minute, but you are welcome to join us. The cool thing about this is these people were holding the grand junior suite with a jacuzzi. So
Can I have it?
Yeah, no kidding. Wait,
No,
we
hold
want
on,
it.
hold on. I'll take that room. If it doesn't
it's
sell,
there.
I
I'll
asked
ask
first.
I asked first.
Chris Terry, I asked first. Remember that Tanner
Remember,
asked
Jake
first.
asked first.
Oh, I almost got you.
I know what you did.
So
I'll make my own waves. Yeah,
Right.
I don't know what that means.
In
We'll
the
do it in the
jacuzzi.
sink. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll just hang out in the public one. Nude. We don't need to be behind walls.
Right.
Go ahead, Chris Terry.
So if anybody
I'm ruining
does
this.
want that, they can reach out to me and I can get them booked. And as long as they have a passport, they absolutely have to have a passport because we're just running out of time.
So,
Can I-
wait, this was the expensive room. So how much is this now? Because these people had to cancel the big room.
Right. So it's $18.77 a person.
Okay. Can you just
77?
Can you just give that room to me though?
No.
No, I don't feel like I can't.
No,
do that
if
'cause
somebody
you guys
else,
are-
if nobody picks it up,
But then what do I like? Do I put you and Jake in that room? And
No,
then-
no,
Yes,
absolutely
it's just
not.
not fair now. It's just not fair.
no, because it is fair because I asked
Yeah.
first.
No, that's not fair.
Yeah, you guys. We need you together.
No,
Right.
I swear to
you
God,
put that-
Chris Terry.
I like all this.
I swear to God, I said I wanted to be on a different floor, but at least 3 rooms away from Jake. If you did not put that in as a special request for me, I'll cry.
I like
You owe me this.
I sent your document, and it's on there.
Chris Terry, let me ask you, since I have you here, do you find that rude that he doesn't want to be next to me?
Well, okay, so here's the way you have to look at it. Like, we're going as a group, but yet we're going kind of separate. So maybe he would like to just have some time with his wife.
I do this when we stay in town, too.
Right. It's all the time.
Oh, okay.
Like, even if we had a late event or it was a snow day, I still request to be on a different floor as him.
All right, so listen, if you want...
Is like to bug you?
See, now let's get to the nitty-gritty of this. Where's the therapist?
I like my privacy. I like just so
the walls
much.
are probably thick.
No. I can hear you from a few floors away most of the time, and you're odd crying and swearing.
I do cry. And one time I had a kidney stone, so there's where the swearing came in.
Well, yeah, that's bad.
Chris Terry, what are you doing?
Yeah. Are you in Mexico? How was Mexico? We saw all your pictures in Mexico.
Oh my God, it was so fun. I was just gonna clean out my fridge.
I need to do that too. Wait, Chris Terry, how many times do you go to Mexico a year?
It depends. I'm usually there 3 to 4 times a year, depending upon what's happening.
Now, do you? Because Tanner said that you're just carry on for some people. Like, how does that work? Can you just say I'm going?
Yeah. Do you just invite yourself onto people's vacations who seem fun?
Well, sometimes, yeah. No, I don't. This last one was for my birthday. So we were down there just for 4 nights with like my family, my sister, and my mom. And then next month I go with you guys. And then we'll probably take the kids in the summer. And then I always go in the fall for like a work event.
So can I ask you real quick who your cell phone provider is?
Verizon.
Yeah, how do you go about getting? How do we go about getting to be able to use it in Mexico? I'll talk to you off air. Hey, let me talk to you off air. What I want to do, Chris Terry, is I want to talk about how much fun this is going to be for a second. So if you're on the edge of thinking about going, maybe I want to go with these guys. First things first, we're going on Fun Jet. That explains it right there. It is a fun jet.
Fun jet.
We're going to be drinking on Fun Jet. When we arrive at the place, automatically, right away, we're playing drinking games.
True.
At the airport.
Yep.
And then we get to the... go ahead.
Oh, well, we have a bus.
We have a bus.
So it's probably going to be like beer on the bus.
What do you mean there's a bus? Why do we have a bus?
To take us to the hotel.
Oh, yeah. We can't land in the resort.
Right.
That makes sense now.
And we got parties.
And we have some parties where we're going to have like a welcome party on the beach. And then we have the broadcast with you guys for the 2 mornings. So that'll be super fun to watch you guys like broadcast. And that'll be just for our group. Like the people at the resort can't come to that. Well, they can't come to any of it. Then we are going to be doing a foam party at the pool, which I don't know if you guys saw my pictures on Facebook. I'm friends with Angie on Facebook, so she might have seen them.
Yeah, no, Jake sent a foam party. Jake sent those to me at like 2:00 in the morning. So
look at that.
I would set your profile to a hair more private.
She sent them to me. That's gonna be fun. It's just gonna be a ton of fun.
Amazingly fun. And then we're having like just a big farewell event. We're gonna just try to keep some things happening, but people do have the opportunity to be like if they want to go off and do an excursion. Like we're not gonna make people do things every 5 minutes.
Sure.
So,
When
part
of the party says that it's a KB party. What does KB stand for?
KB?
Yeah.
Where does it say that?
It looks like it's in your handwriting, Jake.
Mine?
Yeah.
Mine? Where does it say that?
KB. Hold on. I just need to Google.
That's not a code for like swinger, is it?
Keeble. Yeah, no, that's not
okay,
happening.
Chris Terry, you shut your mouth too. I don't need you doing it also.
Keeble. I get it. Yeah,
right.
no.
So listen, if you want to, how can we? You can always call us. You can find Chris Terry in any event travel. If you want to talk to, just get a hold of us if you are interested in going, and then you can talk further with Chris Terry. Thank you, darling. We love you.
Yeah. All right. Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Bye, baby girl. Stay perfect just for me. Let's get to the Lifetime story. We're never going to do it next week.
Okay. All right.
Is it really that good? You've been teasing it since 6:00 this morning.
I have no audio for it.
Ha!
I don't. I can tell you a little bit about it.
Yeah, tell me.
I don't know. I thought it was fun.
What's it about?
Boy, gee, you're demanding.
Well, I just need to know.
So, you know how Lifetime has all... I'm thinking about the story that tags along with this. You know how Lifetime has all those holiday movies?
Yeah.
All the time. Well, there is a family that is suing them because... Oh, I actually do have some audio. Just quick audio. Because they were watching a holiday movie and saw themselves in it.
Why? How? Huh?
Without their permission.
Dun, 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 dun! It's okay to do that if they're in public.
I got to figure out where the audio is here. I didn't know we were going to do this.
Okay. At least I'm fairly positive you're allowed to record in public. You can record people if they're in public and you're in public.
Stand by.
No, that's fine. So they were in a movie. They were not consenting in the movie. And then they saw the movie.
Let me. I'll just play the audio
On
for
the
you really
Lifetime.
quick. This is the Lifetime movie that it's in.
Put it on the screen.
Oh, okay.
So I can
we can put it on the screen if you text TV to 71090.
Yeah, really utilizing this today.
Right. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, please don't put those up, babe. They ruin the whole aesthetic of the place.
I like them. They're festive.
They're ugly.
Is that the family?
That's the family. They didn't, and then all of a sudden they're friends and say, "Hey, I think that's your family," and they go, "Wait a minute, that is us," and it's the wife, the husband, and the ugly baby, and they're all up there in this Lifetime movie's calling them ugly.
Why? I need to watch this movie now. Don't put them up there. They're ugly. I think he was just talking about.
I do too. Like
the card is ugly. It's
but
ugly
still,
to hang them up.
They're suing for all the movie's profits. That'll be like $33, most likely.
Oh, all the movies. You're telling me that you think that your scene there that you didn't get paid for is worth all of the $33 that movie's going to make?
I think it would be so funny. I don't know. Like, I have nothing here on that. It says, in the scene, women started embarrassed when friends, family started calling them. They obviously didn't give Lifetime permission to use the photo. They have no idea how they even got it, and they're suing them for all the movie profits. That's all I have on this story.
You know what? I'm like really impressed by?
What?
Somebody who was watching a Lifetime original movie.
I'll tell you this.
And it wasn't an old person. It wasn't somebody who you just turned it on because you didn't want to make Nana feel like she was alone.
Could you imagine watching that low and you go, wait a minute, is that us? I'd laugh so hard.
Yeah, I would laugh really hard if the guy said, God, don't put that up there. It's ugly.
This reminds me of one of our favorite stories that have ever happened on the Jake and Tanner show.
Yeah.
Is when that Chinese family, where this guy is in China in the courts.
I tell this story so often.
He's up there and he's mad because he found out his wife got plastic surgery. And he's suing them because he couldn't understand why his children are so ugly. And he goes, we have ugly children. And they're like putting that big photo up on the screen where the judge is and go, look how ugly this child is. And then the camera pans and it's just their 3 kids sitting there.
Yeah. And their kids are in the court on the dad's side. And she got plastic surgery. And he won.
He did win.
He won the trial. The judge is like, God, yes, your kids are hideous.
And they're just like, the poor children are just sitting there just like watching this all, poor little ugly kids are all there. And they're just their ugly little frowns. I felt bad because that's what, and he's suing and he won.
Yeah, that's how much
the judge
China
is like, my God, your kids are hideous.
Doesn't respect women at all. Because the woman that he married was gorgeous, but she had plastic surgery. She made enhancements that she wanted to make, but she can't fix those genes. When all those little fugly children came out.
I wasn't expecting you to say fugly.
Well, they were. Have you seen those kids lately?
Oh, no. You need to pull that picture up.
You do, so then they can see it on JTTV. JTTV.
China.
Well, you'd still do this if her producer was here. She would have just yelled at you to do it instead of me.
Well, I would have just said, hey, find that picture.
Oh, yeah, because then she could put her screen up.
Yeah. China sues ugly kids.
No, hot wife for ugly kids.
Chinese man sues wife for being ugly, wins $120,000.
He wins $120,000.
Let's see these ugly little fugly little children.
Put it up on the screen.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Put it on the screen.
All right. If you text TV to 71090.
We're so late. We're gonna be. Let me get over there because it's too small.
Look at this. I mean, all kids are cute, right?
No. That's just not true. And everybody can think of a kid that's not cute.
Commercial and advertisement assignments.
Oh my God, I got the whole story.
Ever have to worry about is
it looks like we're doing something on Monday.
Man.
Here, let's clip this for Monday's show.
Okay.
And we'll just take this recording and you can just put it in Monday's show. Start it off.
What?
No. I mean, start like doing a promo. Monday morning, we're going to talk about this.
Well, now you interrupted.
Well,
sorry.
No,
Monday morning. Hey, it's Jake and Tanner show. Kiss FM.
We're going to have to redo this.
All right. We need to move forward, too.
well, we need to move forward to the end because that's where we're at.
More music intensive. We're going to be doing that here in a few minutes. By the way, Prosperity Credit Union, Life Stage Personal Guidance. You hear us say that all the time. And there's never been a better time to have LASIK at Optivision. It's only $14.95 an eye. You, my friend, are back to work the next day. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY, and you're going to get that free consultation. We're going to welcome you to the weekend here in a minute with Journey. Also, next week, we're going to bring back some up dogs. We're going to bring back some phone rodeos. We're going to bring back Nikolai. I think Nikolai's out of jail.
He finally got out. He said tax evasion, but he definitely killed a person.
Somebody said that's an old story. We know that. We know that's very, very old, but that was just piggybacked on a news story that we were talking about.
Yeah. Ugly families. It just always... I just told this story about this Chinese man and his dirty, ugly children like 2 days ago.
All right.
It's always top of mind.
Jake and Tanner Show.